week we had the Pooh Shiesty situation with Gucci Mane. So you know what I'm saying? That what we had Monday today. You know what I mean? But yeah, you know the rest of the week, and whenever else the boss pop out, you know what time it is, man. Then when you can come over here and shine. It real. Man, y'all get on the like button, man. Help the boss out, man. Shut it live.
I ain't even really keeping this one. I'm gonna just probably keep. I don't know, because if it don't go
Hey,
back up,
everything we put up got to stay up. So we got to just be careful with what we're doing. That's it. We ain't putting nothing up to make it to drop it down. That's what everybody else do. They be scared to talk on these live feeds.
Keep this shit moving. Keep it engaging with the
Yeah,
chat and everybody.
talk on these live feeds. We can talk. We don't keep our content up. You think I'm about to sit up here 2 hours and then delete the video? That's a waste of time. You feel me, dude? That's a waste of time.
Them videos still uploading, both of them look.
Dang.
That's both of them.
That was a good live, Diggs. That was a good live, Diggs. That was a good live, Diggs. You can chop that motherfucker up.
I wonder if I can chop the other. That GE.
Oh, what's up, Pimpin?
All right, what's up, man? What happened to the other live?
Offset had just got shot in Florida, pimp. So we broke the news and then we went on to end that live right quick. The boss went on to end that one because if they be so long, the live from 2 days ago still buffering.
Oh, okay. So
yeah, he went on to end that. But yeah, Offset just got shot in Florida, man.
I know. I just seen that. I was just looking at it. Hey, I was. Did y'all come up with the conclusion of the situation with Shiesty and Gucci Man?
We want to hear your side, G. We want to hear your side because you ain't spoke your side.
Yeah.
You get quiet. You get quiet all day.
My thing is this, man. You know, when we take this street oath, it's for life. You know what I'm saying? Whether we work, I mean, you know, we all change our life, but you know, we cannot fuck the police on them circumstances. My thing is this, and we know this when we hop off the porch. You never point no gun at nobody without using it.
Come on, G. That's my thing.
Yeah, you never point no gun.
If they want to praise this dude as robbing, he should have underlined everybody in that motherfucker and got out of there.
You never point no gun without using it. I think the little youngster, he get out of jail. He didn't have a support team around him because he the money bag. He got the bag, and he calling the shots.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He got the money, so he ain't got no support team around him. So he just wild. Which I get it, I understand. The nigga still he young, he 25 years old. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I get it. You know what I'm saying? I think it was he reacted off emotions. I think he had reacted out of emotions, and emotions got him where he at. He young, he'll get back. You know what I'm saying? He'll get back, but not today. Gucci, on the other hand,
some boy talking about Nadi. You think Nadi look like he stressed out now? Look, Nadi. Nadi in that bitch with thugging look like he having fun in there. He ratting, he thugging.
Yeah. Now Gucci, I don't know how true it is that they say he pointed him out. I don't know, but in the heat of the moment, he may have did it. Is he gonna go through with it? Nope. Gucci understand me back in on some old school shit. He want blood now. You know what I'm saying? After the nigga didn't calm down, he want blood because the nigga pointed a gun and didn't use it. So he back in his street element now. He back in his street element. Nigga, you didn't point. He like damn. Because you know, as we get older, we live a different life, or we ain't around the goons and goblins no more. But these niggas are still out here.
Ted, you working, huh, Ted? Ted over there working, I'm working too, dog.
Yeah,
Go ahead, G.
we got to remember these niggas are still out here. You know what I'm saying? We got to remember, even though we changed our lives, but nigga, these goons and goblins still out here. And Gucci, he got relaxed. As you get
But
older,
I'm saying,
nigga,
G,
huh?
who running around with crash outs that's gonna cost you money?
You said what, bro?
Who's running around with crash outs that's gonna cost you money?
A
The
youngster.
entourage.
Yeah, youngster. But like I told you, man, when you got the bag and you're young like that, you don't got a good support team. You just listen to everybody you calling the shots.
But his
You know,
father is his manager.
yeah, but he don't have that he didn't put the right people around him when he came home. Because if he did, none of this shit would have happened.
And that's the whole thing that we talking about, G. You gotta separate the streets from the business. You're
Yes,
not gonna win. You're not
it's
gonna make no money once you try to implement whatever the fucking street shit until trying to make some legal money.
yeah. What I say, I don't know the details, but the father is a poor manager. Because at the end of the day, you got to, your son just did 5 years. He got to get readapted to the world again. You know what
To
I'm
go back
saying?
to the fans, the same charge that you were charged on that you did 4 years for.
Yeah.
So
So as they whatever kind of meet they had, but they did have a meet before they met up with Gucci, and his daddy seen the guns. Nigga, you supposed to have been like, nigga, call that meeting off, call Gucci, man, get your ass up out of here, man. These niggas ain't thinking right. That's off top. They had a meet before they even hooked up with Gucci's. Your daddy seen the guns, like, hold on, you supposed to have enough respect for Gucci and be like, you know what, man, my son ain't thinking right now, man. Go and get up out of here. These niggas thinking stupid right now. That's what I supposed to had did that situation, and he would have saved his son and would have saved Gucci, you know. But his daddy failed him. His daddy failed him. After your son did 5 years and y'all have a meeting before y'all about to go bust a move and you seeing guns, your son is the bag and you go through with this, man, you should be kicking yourself in the ass.
talk about it, G.
His daddy failed him at the end of the day. Because a meeting was put in place before all this shit had happened. This just wasn't no sporadic type of move. They already had this shit playing. And his
And like
daddy
I
said,
said, G, it's bigger than Pooh Shiesty. Dude, you're a black man. You had your father in his life. A lot of people who ain't got their fathers in their life didn't make those same decisions. So your father was in with you on the plot to put
yeah,
you
like I
back in the
said,
same position you was in.
yeah,
That's bad leadership and representation.
his father failed him. You know, his father failed him. At the end of the day, how we look at it, his father failed him. Because damn well, man, y'all had a meeting before all this shit took place. And how you fuck you around all these goddamn youngsters and you the OG and they got guns and you don't stop the play. You supposed to call, like I said, you supposed to go on the phone with Gucci immediately. Man, get your ass up out of here, man. These niggas ain't thinking right.
And then if Gucci was on some street shit, you wouldn't think he wouldn't have 30 niggas with him. He just pulled up with him and his off-duty security.
But see,
That's
that's
all he
why
needed
but
for a business meeting, GE. That's what
but
I'm saying. This
but
ain't
that
coming to me for no bricks or no pounds.
but that's what
This is
that's what I was saying, as we get older, we get more lax and we be forgetting that it's a lot of ghouls and goblins still out here. You know what I'm saying? As you get older, you kind of steer away from the streets and them type of dudes. You know what I'm saying? But not knowing them motherfuckers still running around. They still running around. And, Gucci just got caught out of pocket. But at the end of the day, it's a fucked up situation on both parts.
Both
It's a
point,
fucked
man.
up. It's a fucked up situation.
That's what I was saying.
We
Both
don't. We
point.
don't. We don't. We don't win. You know, we
Yeah.
don't win. It's just another black eye in the game.
Everybody in
But
the
I know
chat,
what.
man.
But I know one thing. You know, them niggas is out of pocket because you never pull no gun on nobody without using it. That's what I was taught
Oh, all right,
when they
yeah.
gave me my first.
Hold on, G. Hold on, G. If you a top notch player, you don't bite the hand that feeds you. I don't give a damn about how much money a nigga made off of you. He invested in you. He made you who you are. When
Yeah,
nobody know who you was, just
yeah.
because a nigga made this money off of you, that don't mean
That,
you come to the table and
Oh,
say, I need this, I need that.
no, but like I said, it's just a black eye in the game. That's why they always say you got to have a good support team when you're around. Get money. You got to have somebody that's always thinking clearly, especially when you got a live wire. And his daddy knew that his son was a live wire. You supposed to have him around somebody
oh,
the opposite of your son at all times. You know,
But
but
G, I'm just saying,
huh?
when it comes to a point when we can't goddamn give the excuse for the dumb shit, you did some dumb shit.
Yeah. So like I said, man, it's another black eye in the game, man. You know, we don't. There's nobody win out the situations. It's just a black eye in the game. It just make the color of our skin look crazy again at the end of the day. Because no
But
matter
how
we
many
don't.
black guys we gonna take up before we come obsolete? They
Uh,
already don't want to do business with us.
when they when
Come
they
on
when they
now, G.
when they when they
This is
when they
a
when they when they
business.
stop when they stop giving, see, they give the wrong people the money. You know, let me get access to some of that money. They get the wrong people the money, and everybody they get the money to always doing is stupid shit. Give the OGs somebody that got some common sense that goddamn money. They giving the wrong people the money, and when you get the wrong people the money, this is the type of shit that we go through. Like I
That's why I
said,
appreciate the Birdmans, the Slims, the Master P, the Dame Dash, the Suge Knights. They gave opportunities.
yeah. But see, that's you gotta think about that, Jay Dooley. Um, we living in a different times. We live in a different time. So that time that when we came up in the game, we'll never get that back. Those type of people that you mentioned, we'll never get that back. You know, we'll never get them type of executives that was running around, that was thinking clearly and generating success for other people. But at the end of the day, like I said, man, you know, his father, for what I'm getting, man, Pops was he felt him. He felt he kicking himself in his ass because he should have never had let that shit go down. Whether they liked the contract or I don't know what was it about. He had the last say so before they left that meeting, before they hooked up with Gucci. Because like I said, it was a meeting that was in place. But why would you have your son up around that type of shit? So now that hey, it's a everybody lose once
okay.
again. Everybody lose. There's nobody winning that situation. It ain't
Mhm.
nothing to glorify. You know, everybody
You're
lose.
right, G. Everybody lose.
Everybody
You feel me?
lose.
There's nothing to
Nah, sure,
glorify.
since you over
It's
there,
just
Ain't
another
nothing.
man.
black eye. It's just
Ain't
another
nothing.
black eye on the
Yeah, it's a
community.
black eye in the game. Ain't nothing to glorify that. You know what I'm saying? So another brother that got robbed, another brother going to jail. That shit ain't nothing to glorify. We lose. Yeah, I know one thing. Um, the dude Pooh Shiesty set an example for what not to do for all you youngsters coming up that think you know you could go up in there and strong arm somebody. He showed you what you better not do. You gotta have a support team around you. With
Facts.
all
You're right.
whatever you building a team, man, you gotta have a support team. Whatever
Right.
you do, bro, you gotta have a support team. You
You gotta
can't have
have
five.
business. You can't have your homeboys or your homegirls. You gotta have people that don't know you. That want your best interest at heart. They don't know
Yeah,
you.
Man, you better have some Chinese people around you, some white, some people that think clearly, some different type of people around that have you thinking different.
That'll bring you money. Fuck a
Yeah,
street or hey man, I'm the biggest rapper because I got all these street people around me. That don't mean nothing.
at all.
That's more money out your pocket that you gotta pay. Uh, Give me these couple security guards. I'm finna walk around this motherfucker doing my thing. My crew good. I take
Hold on,
care of them,
Nicole.
but I don't need them. I don't need them to defend me. I
Tab,
don't
what
need
up,
them
Tab?
to be in the line of fire.
Yeah, but that was my take on it. It's a black eye in the game. It ain't nothing to hoop or holler about. Like I said, the daddy was the OG out of all of them. He know damn well, man. You don't ever pull no gun out on nobody and don't use it at all.
And that's the thing, G. His daddy supposed to be this OG nigga, wooty woo, from this wooty woo.
Yeah, but
Come
they
on
all
now.
say that. They all say that. They all say they come from that, which we all do. But you know damn well, man. You don't ever tell somebody to pull some guns out without using them. Cause y'all at the end of the day, y'all still got problems. Yeah, y'all put the gun out on somebody, then use them. That shit ain't gonna go away. Yeah, y'all put the gun out on somebody, then use them. That shit ain't gonna go.
Just clipped you up, G. Hey, that was good shit, pimping.
Appreciate it. Yeah, that shit ain't gonna
Right.
go away, bro.
They're right. They're
Man,
right.
you know how that shit happen, man. Next you know, you're gonna hear about somebody, one of the family members just got hit up. You know that shit, man. Look, are you dealing with a multimillionaire? Dealing with a multimillionaire. That dude ain't gonna, man. You think Gucci feel knowing a nigga didn't pull the gun out on him and didn't use it? How you think that man feel?
And then they
Like they
coming
lucky,
like that.
they lucky the authorities got involved.
Yeah. It ain't gonna, bro. That shit ain't gonna stop right there, bro.
See?
That shit don't stop right there because authorities got involved.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, G. This the conversation. When the streets and the business come into it, there's no mixture. Streets with the business.
Man, it wasn't no business from the gate because, like I told you, bro, they already had it. They came in there on some street shit. They didn't come in there was trying to
Let's go, G. Yep. Yep.
get some
I
business
agree.
straight. They came there on some street shit. Like I said, Dooley, they had a meeting before all this shit happened. They already knew what they was gonna do. Who
Oh,
was
you
the
talking
head?
about
Who
the
was the head of the
conspiracy
meeting?
meeting. You talking about the conspiracy meeting to set the play up.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
they already
Mm-hmm.
had a meeting.
Man,
Bingo, Ted. Ted, why you gotta say that? The conspiracy meeting, they already knew
What
what
they
they was
been
Yeah,
gonna
they
telling
already
you?
knew what
What
they
they
already
been
knew what they
do.
was gonna do. They already knew. They already had the shit planned. We gonna do this. We gonna do that. You know. And who's the head of the meeting? The daddy.
Eh, who else gonna be talking in the meeting? Not the kids. He
Exactly.
he would be slow to be listening to them.
There you go.
The manager who booked the flights. We go back this studio. Like they say, the studio was closed, but the manager
Nah,
who say,
they
hey,
might
we
have
gonna
handled
open
all
it
their
up.
own logistics as far as how they was gonna get there. But as far as the play, GE right. The dad was in there telling them what to do. Go in there, talk about it. Then if it don't go right, look, we're gonna have to we're gonna make him sign it. So the news is that it was a scuffle and stuff. See, that would let you know what was really going on. They was in there and the conversation started elevating. Gucci from my hood, he from the east side of Atlanta. He ain't gonna take too much of the talking. He just gonna take off. So when he took off in there, then that's when they had to throw them hammers out on him. See, that's how they bagged everybody down. Gucci wasn't really tripping, but he got civilians with him that he in charge of. So what y'all want, man? Here, take the jury, take the earring, take all this stuff, man. What is contract at? You know, he went on and signed it to keep them safe. You see what I'm saying? So when he was in the
All their jury is insured, so there's
right.
no robbery intact.
He left
So
And
two
then,
dead bodies outside.
but
You see
Jay
what I'm
Billy, what?
saying?
Excuse
Gucci
me,
left two
Ted.
dead bodies outside when he got put in the situation. So he let you know he ain't no hoe now.
I'm gonna tell you something, Jay Billy. Excuse me, Ted. But
You good, bro?
when you got that type of jury, you know, what I'm saying that's down there. Probably down there. He was probably like at that time. Probably had down there. Probably like about $500,000 worth of jury on. You got to make a police report
Anyway,
yeah,
anyway.
yeah, yeah.
You know, you got to, and they
And like he
gonna
had
want to
off
know,
duty security,
and
so hell,
they gonna want to
they
know.
was the victims. So
They
they made the police report.
yeah, they gonna want to
So
know. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, $500,000 just came up missing. They want to know, nigga, what happened. They just ain't gonna cut that check like
right,
that.
right.
No, that's what I'm saying. You know,
And he not
it's a
about to just take the loss like that.
yeah, it's a black eye in
You
the
know,
game,
trying to
man.
uphold no street code. He ain't gonna, man, I don't talk to the police. He got
But you
to.
but
He
you
got
got to when you're making a police report. You know, if you gonna go, if you either
mhm.
go take the L like fuck the jury, you know, I'm gonna get this shit back in blood, or if you're trying to recoup your money, you got to make a police report. That's what people not knowing. Maybe
right.
that's when they were saying he identified him because he had to make an insurance. Um,
Got to
um,
have the report for the
yeah, you
insurance.
got
Right.
to. But that's why I
Right.
say, man, it's a black eye in the game because man, you put a nigga in a fucked up situation.
Right. Because it wasn't no street shit. It was a business meeting. Y'all turned it into some other shit.
Yeah, they
You
didn't
know,
come up
it
in
ain't
there.
like you pushed up on them at the house or coming out the club or something.
And then that's what I'm saying, man. I put all this shit on his daddy, man. Like, how y'all going to go hook up with this multimillionaire with these dudes ain't even got $1,000 in their pocket?
Right. They looking like they on pills and
So
lean all night.
how do that work, man? Your son just get out the feds. Y'all hook
But
up
I'm
with
saying, G, they had enough time to get the business together to do it the right way.
Right.
no, I
So
know
You
that.
ain't
why
got you ain't got a lawyer the first with you. But you're trying to
so
talk about
why do it this way? Which you know it's not gonna work. Stop watching TV. This what they tried to do was a television show type shit.
Yeah, but the daddy, man, like I said, it all fall back on. That's like me. I'm up around some youngsters.
right.
I'm reliable for all these youngsters that's up around me.
Mm-hmm.
My job is to
Especially
make
for their
sure.
well-being and everything.
Yeah. My job is to make sure they make it safe home.
But
Right.
you take responsibility for them though. When they leave the courtroom,
Yeah,
that's a
but see,
whole
I'm gonna
different
tell you
thing.
something. I would have had them youngsters sitting at a hotel room. It was just being me and my son, and
And the
that's it.
lawyer.
And yeah, that's it. I wouldn't have
I
had
don't
all these
even
other.
need no security. I'm going
I
to
don't even
see
need no
the
security or
CEO
nothing.
of your record label, sir. I don't even need security.
I
I
don't even
just
need
need you
security.
and the lawyer. Let's go
Right.
see if we can chop it up right quick.
Yeah. And I'm not meeting you at this.
Gee, some
Yeah.
dude in Florida took a dad's car to go to the store for him, and the dad got charged for the murder that his son did in the car. So there's got to be some accountability somewhere.
Yeah. It all like I said, man. You know what? Everything always follow on the older person because we got to make the last decision.
Right.
What all
Okay,
is.
Right.
okay,
You
right.
got
You're right. You're right.
We got to make the last decision. That's like the dude that was with his son that time that told on him out in Florida. You don't want to make the last decision with this shit, you know.
right. I
We the
remember that
ones that got
case.
we the ones that got to make the last decision, especially if you around that shit. Now, if you ain't around that shit, yeah, my son, that nigga wild, so I'm gonna separate myself. But if you around that shit, you this nigga his daddy thinking like what it seemed like to me, it seemed like his father is trying to live the life he didn't have
Through
through
the
his
sun.
son. Yeah.
Mm.
Okay, G, I don't agree with that shit. Like you say, him doing all the interviews talking about it. Yeah, that shit foul. I ain't gonna lie. Shit, you did your thing. Just lay in the background.
Yeah. Just fall back, man. But like I said, y'all got Stop bringing around, bro. It was 9 people that went to jail. That's a lot of people.
Right,
That's a
that
lot of
is.
people to go.
That
Man,
is
that's a
not
lot of
it.
people. Y'all hooking up with Gucci. That's a lot of people. Man, that's what I say, man. This daddy was green. He just had a talented son.
But he's supposed to be a boss out here in these streets, though.
No, like you said, G,
Oh,
the dad put theyself in the trick bag. They put their whole self in the trick bag. That's what he
Ted,
did.
Ted, um, some people just ain't made to sit behind a desk, man. That's what bosses made to do, sit behind a desk. Some people just ain't made for that, to call the shots. It take an
Who,
intelligent person to sit
who
behind a
in the
desk.
hell is gonna bring a piece of paper and tell somebody, sign me out this contract? Like I say, okay, Gucci Man, it's bigger than Gucci Man. Gucci Man got to deal with Atlantic. That's the people that's putting up the money to go through Gucci Man to go to the pool. So whatever move he tried to pull was just ignorant. So we ain't justifying, okay, he made this much. He should have negotiated. No, I took a gamble on my goddamn investment. and it bounced back the way that I wanted to bounce back.
Yeah, like I said, man, it's just a black guy in the game. Black guy in the game. Nobody wins. Nobody wins.
About this shit, G. And if this shit would have went on with a motherfucker like Jay Prince about some business, that shit wouldn't have been talked about on no internet.
Gee, you wouldn't sign no rappers. If them niggas out there on the street like that.
Man, I'm know what I'm getting myself into. But
Yeah.
like I said, bro, when that dude came home for doing 5 years,
Hold on.
he needed therapy before he put himself back into society. He needed to be talking to somebody that had more money than him and see where his mental space was.
Who you talking about, G?
The little youngster that just did 5 years. What's his name?
Oh,
Shiesty?
yeah, yeah. Okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Like he needed therapy before he got back into society. He needed somebody that had more money than him to
But
to
the
talk.
streets, G, the streets, his daddy, this big gangster, where they from? He got a name. That's what they live off on. This is why I'm trying to tell the community, man, we don't give a fuck about that shit. That shit
Yeah,
don't
but
make
it,
no money.
but see, that's what I'm saying. Like we talking. See, they mix it. They want to talk to gangster, but then want to do the business. It don't work like that. I understand his daddy was a gangster, cool, but we talking about this business. Now I get it. Shit. That's his daddy mate was a hell of a motherfucker when it came to doing what he do. But when we talk about this shit on black and white, this paper shit, going up in here talking to these executives and these corporate people, all that shit out the door. And that's what his daddy brought to the table for his son,
But
that
I'm
gangster
trying to
shit.
tell niggas like that hood shit all out the door when this shit when
Yeah,
they ain't
that
got
shit out the
money
door. Like,
like
yeah.
this.
Yeah, ain't nobody getting signed off how
And I
gangster
and
they
I
are.
get it. And I
Yeah.
get it. A lot of youngsters they wouldn't understand because they don't know nothing. But the older you get, the wiser you get, bro. I used to think robbing people was cool and jacking people and shit. Till I started getting, shit stolen from me and shit. How to feel. Shit.
Yeah, that's why I said, bro, like, bro, when you do that amount of time, over 3 years, you did 5 years in jail. Um,
I think he
you
got a
you
boyfriend in that shit.
huh?
I think he got a boyfriend in jail doing it like that.
Shit. Yeah, he got some he
Fuck.
got some he got some personal problems. He ain't rap too tight. He dealing with a lot of mental health issues. That's why I say, man, when these people be getting out of jail, they be doing these bids. they be really need somebody to talk to see where their mental space is before you let them off into society. Cause they still be, them niggas still be turned up.
But just like the piggyback off what Lane said, dude in the 20%. How many niggas G, that did time, came out and did the right thing?
I'll tell you
That
this.
learned business. That
I'm
learned business while they was in there. So when they got out, they influenced that shit to a company. That's big time.
I'm,
So
I'm gonna
there's
tell you
no
like
excuse.
well, I'm gonna tell you like this. Anybody, and I'm gonna use myself as an example.
Let's go.
I, I had to look when I first did my first time 3 years. I got out and I went back. When I went back, that's when I learned. Like, damn, I'm moving kind of like reckless. Anybody that did some time, it's probably like about a 5% people that never go back. But if you didn't did some time, it's always a repeat offender because you just so fast at trying to get back to it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say you got to have a support system. I just use myself as an example. Like I'm trying to get back and get back like I with all the years I lost, and bam, I go back. And after that, I'm like, okay, I got to tighten my game up. And anybody that did some time before, they have been a repeat offender. And if they have, they said, man, I learned from that motherfucker that second time. Some people learn their first time. I didn't learn my first time. I learned my second time. So, like I said, the youngster, he gonna get back. You know, he ain't gonna get life or nothing like that. He's still young, but he ain't coming home tomorrow. It's just an unfortunate situation to see this type of behavior for somebody that's so talented. It's just
Oh
fucked
yeah.
up. Like I said, it's just a black
Not
eye
just
in the
playing with
game.
some M's, G. Not just
Huh?
playing with some M's. I'm,
Yeah.
I can see if you a struggling artist, but dude, you playing with some M's and you can negotiate. Why
That's
not
why.
use your mind? You
But
want to use a
Jay,
gun.
but
That's
see,
the weakest form of a man.
but Jay Dooley. That's why I said you got to have a support system. It's very important. And I'm gonna say this again. You got to have a support system. If you ain't got a support system, bro, it's not gonna work. That's what anything that you do, anything, you gotta have a support system.
Right.
Can't do this shit by yourself, bro. It's impossible. You think when Cardi B out there on her tour or the dude NBA YoungBoy, they can't do that shit by themselves.
Gotta need their people with them, bro.
Yeah, you gotta have people with you, bro. You gotta have a team, and you gotta have a good leader. Just because you the
But that's
just
different, G. They got their money. You can
but
buy
look,
your
I'm
team
I'm gonna tell you
when you
something.
come the money
Just,
that
just
way.
hey, just because Beyonce, the superstar, she don't call the shots. It's somebody else that call the shots. All you need to do is go sing. You feel me?
Exactly. Make the money.
That's it. It's always somebody calling the shots, man. Look, it's always somebody calling the shots. All you need to do is perform. Should have had understand. We should have had he should have got out and fired his daddy and got him a real manager.
But his dad is manager that don't know the business.
Yeah, he should have got out. He should have been in there that whole time that he been in there. His daddy should have been busting moves and seeing like if your son money getting took and all this shit, nigga, how's you sitting around and you got access to all your son accounts, everything, contracts and all this shit. How you ain't making moves while your son in the jail? You got access to all this shit. So your son came home, you supposed to have a big old bag for him and would have renegotiate the contract while he was already in motherfucking jail. That's what I'm saying. His daddy was slipping.
And like Did said, bitch, you can't help. You had 3 million on your head. You put $3 million on your head. You got all these type of form whips and all that.
Yeah, but his daddy supposed to already had his shit, man, knowing that your son during this time and you the manager. Not only you the manager, that's your motherfucking son. So he gonna trust you before he trusts anybody. So he should have been already busting his moves and had lawyers going up there. He have already having a good relationship with Gucci. Hey man, look, so my son coming home, boom, boom, boom. Let us just do um, two more albums and gonna let the youngster be all he could be. Gucci been like,
That's
all
what I
right,
said,
cool.
G. That's what I said, G. That they had
Yeah.
this problem before he went to jail or when
He
he got out of jail, when
yeah,
he got the buzz.
he posted already had that shit. Like how do you come
Exactly.
home? How do you come home and you trying to do all this shit? But that's why I tell you, Jay Dooley, you gotta have a support team, a support system. He shouldn't have been coming home trying to have a meeting with Gucci. That shit already been. He should already had lawyers going up there. Shit was
Friday
already.
before he got out of jail.
Yeah, you already
If
know.
he
Like,
wanted to leave Gucci, this shit should already been in motion.
man, that shit
Okay.
posted already
This yeah.
had been planned. Like, son, we're gonna get him two albums, give him some fire shit, and he gonna let you out the contract. He gonna let you be all you can be, and that would have been it. But see, his daddy didn't have that business mind state. Because if he did, like I said, he would already had that shit in play for his son. Son would have came out jumping, running. All right, I know what the fuck I got to do. His son come home and don't know where the fuck that he don't know. He didn't have a plan. His son supposedly got out and went straight to the booth and just would have been rapping. He shouldn't have to worry about all this shit trying to
E-
renegotiate.
Everybody else do it. Finesse
Yeah,
two times did it. Honeycomb Brazy did it. So when they got out of jail, they would start
man,
rapping, dropping songs.
how to start a player get out of jail and you going to go have a fucking meeting? Like who what his daddy been doing all this time? Fucking
Facts,
off.
facts, G. While he was locked up, that what the dad supposed to been doing, having all that business cleared away. So the runway clear when shot a touchdown.
Come on, man.
Hey,
He supposed
That's
to
what
we
I
be
said. Gee, that was my whole main thing. Why y'all gonna make it an issue when you get out of jail? All of a sudden you fired. You don't need cuz no more. You don't need Gucci no
man,
more
come
in
on,
your
bro.
mind.
How you getting out of jail and you gotta play his son gotta play rapper, security, the money man, uh goon, like goddamn
pause.
man, y'all put all this strain on that little youngster, bro. And y'all wonder why he snapped the way he did, bro. He don't even know why he snapped. He don't even know why the fuck he snapping. Everybody like, man, I wouldn't have did that, man. I say this, man, you don't know what the fuck you gonna do unless when you put in a position, man. You don't know how stressful this nigga, got
Right.
all this weight on his shoulders. I care everybody all
We
day. I
talking
just
about
had to tell you,
millions of dollars, G, at this point.
Man, come on, Jay. He blessed, man. He blessed more than anybody to
yeah,
feel like he have to go in somewhere and try to force somebody to sign a contract.
yeah,
He
but
more
see,
than blessed.
yeah, but they got too much pressure on the youngster, man. Too much pressure, and that's what happened, man. Pressure busts pipes. The nigga, you know what I'm saying? He can't get mad at him. He just a learning experience. Did nobody get hurt? You'll live to fight another day. But we all don't know what we had did in them situation. I said to everybody, man, I wouldn't have did, man. You don't know what the fuck you would did. You put yourself in his shoes and on this mental state. We don't know what the fuck you would have did. I would have did. Everybody feeding them all the wrong information.
To get out the feds, to go back in the feds within 2 months.
when he
That's
when he
the
when he
information,
didn't
G.
when he came home, he supposed to had a clear mind to where he didn't even have to come home worried about all that shit. He supposed to went straight from house arrest to the studio, house arrest to the studio, house arrest to the studio. That's all he supposed to have been doing. He didn't supposed to be house arrest studio, fuck with the goons, going over here doing some motherfucking stupid shit. He supposed to be going A to B, A to B. That's it.
But I'm saying, G, all this shit is down to business. The contract. He
Yeah,
tried
but
to debo the contract.
the daddy, we gotta always remember the daddy, whoever was that was in charge of the state, those the ones that are accountable because this little nigga didn't supposed to be doing all this shit. He's supposed to be going A to B. That's it. He didn't supposed to have none of these niggas around. Okay, I see you niggas understand me my first day. I'm out. After that, it's over with. I don't even listen. After I done did 5 years, I don't even want these old niggas I was around before I went to jail around me no more. I want a whole new crew. I want a whole new crew. I don't even want them that old shit I was around. I don't even want them type of people around me no more. But we'll see how everything play out. I'm just speculating from what I
Right.
hear. I don't know.
So let me tell you this, G. So in Memphis, in that little area right there,
Yeah,
where Pooh Shiesty's dad was rolling at,
yeah.
the other dads is still out there too. So they sons is all around the same age. Now,
Okay,
Gotti is older than they sons, but younger than the dads.
okay,
Oh, this was the original play back then. Gotti was beefing with the dads, but the dads was older and together.
okay,
So the word on the street is that Gotti, once he got, in power, a lot of the dads was going away and stuff. So what he did was came through and started dividing the sons. And that's how he got into their little play over there. One of the dads is talking about it now. He big 30s stepfather, I believe. And they got
okay,
him on live feed. That what I was just listening to. And he talking about the whole play, how it went down. And it's all about the money and how Gotti used the money to basically divide them. It's kind of like what D's been talking about and what you've been saying the whole time, that we need to stick together. We strong. Because when we go out and we start beefing with each other, it divides us. So
correct.
that's what happened in that situation over there in their hood. That money came in, he sprinkled money here, he sprinkled money there, and start dividing them little crews over there. Now they all separated. Now he can come in and really work. And that's what he out there complaining about.
Okay, so look, Ted.
Mm-hmm.
Um, now put yourself in Gotti's shoes, right?
Right.
Do you think he was doing it intentionally, or he was just like he's seen some talent in some people, and he giving them money to get them out the hood? Do you think his intention was to like divide?
Okay, so it kind of worked both ways because let's just say that what the dude said was true. The whole story is true about they was beefing at one time. So
Okay,
these men is older than Gotti, but he older than their sons though. You know what I'm saying? So Gotti in his early 20s, they already 30s, late 40s. And Gotti coming up as a boss as they already bosses though. You feel what I'm saying? So his whole thing was how you beefing with me, but you like my son though. You know what I'm saying? So his thing was it really the son's fault for playing ball with somebody that beefing with your dad. Just cause he got money.
okay, Ted. Everything starts at the house
Mm-hmm.
before you go on and put your son out there. Like we gotta lace them boots up before we put them out there in the streets. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these fathers, they be having a lot of kids throughout the whole city. So it kind of be like hard to just focus on one child.
Right. Right.
My opinion, they be having, how it is, man, when you get money and you, you know how it is in inner city. Shit, it's you got a bunch of brothers and sisters throughout the whole goddamn city. You
Mm-hmm.
know, um, I could say I don't think Gotti did it intentionally,
Right. Right.
but Gotti was on a music tip. The kids was on the music tip, so they had something in common.
Mm-hmm.
Daddy was a boss, but he wasn't on the music tip. He was just slanging.
Right.
or doing what are you doing? He wasn't on the music, but then as soon as they see their son start getting recognition in the music, now all of a sudden everybody want to start becoming executives. Oh, I'm gonna be your manager. Uh, I'm gonna guide you with your career, lead them along, this, that, and up. And they don't even be having no type of education when it comes to the music.
Right, right. Don't know nothing
This
about
shit,
no music. Talking about being somebody manager.
yeah,
But
being
I'm just
somebody
saying, G,
manager.
it's different because you a type of nigga you ain't trying to sign to a nigga. You your own boss. You sign yourself. We're talking about some people who need somebody to make a name for themselves.
It's just it's a it's just a fucked up situation, man. It's just a fucked up situation. We'll never get the real story though. We'll never get the real story unless Shiesty come out and tell us all this shit right now is just he said, she said opinions. You know, I wouldn't have did this, I wouldn't have did that. We really don't know what really actually happened. We all trying to, piece this shit up.
I think the feds got the closest narrative to what actually happened, though.
Who did?
The feds.
Oh yeah, right. They got exactly.
They got on
They
that
we
paperwork. Look, whether what happened the way they say it or not is irrelevant. That's what they going with. They going with
Right.
that stuff. You gonna have to come in there and have something else going on. Cause the story that they about to tell, you're gonna do 100 years fucking around.
Hey Ted, that's the story I'm going off. Yeah, that's the closest you're gonna get is what them people got on that paper because they said it happened a couple of months ago.
Uh-huh.
So they just didn't go and arrest them people the next day. Like
Right.
some shit like the state would do with the feds. They sat there and really
Built
they
a
Yeah.
got
tape.
some
They got phone records. They got phone pings. They got license plates. They got all this shit.
for them to piece that shit up together, bro.
It takes time.
It takes time. It takes
Right.
time. So whatever that shit
They
say
ain't
that
just
happened,
coming in the next day. We got to arrest and go hold you until we
that's that.
build a case.
Yeah,
No, that's
that's the
state.
that's state. You know, so I could do that. We could do that same. We could commit that same crime today, and tomorrow we have warrants out for our arrest. Fuck with the state, but with the feds, they did their investigation. They got something. They wouldn't have did all this shit because let me tell you something. When they come, we already know they got us.
Right. When the feds show up, you already know it's
Yeah,
tight on. Somebody done
they got
talk
us.
or they done saw
Because
something.
think about it, Ted. Think about it, Ted. The whole community was tired. Oh no, Gucci ain't get robbed. Yeah, Gucci got robbed. Think about it. This couple months ago.
Right.
And then it died down, and then the feds came in.
Yeah,
So look, this what happened. The original narrative was that Pusheisty left the meeting and the other guys who was there around, the little young guns, did that to Gucci. Then we didn't hear about it till almost when the feds came in that they got him to sign that contract. See, that's what it was about. The stealing of the materials and stuff, that was the extra. It was about getting him to sign that contract. That what the whole play was about.
so Ted,
Mhm.
do they got with Shiesty? Do they got where he had a gun on him?
See, that's been reported. I don't know if the feds reported that or not, but that been the word out there that he had one also. They said Big 30 had one, and then from the reports that's been said, Shiesty like give me the, give me one, give it here, let me, like he grabbed it, like and start waving around like your signature or your
Well,
brand.
he don't sell in bond. He don't need to be around people
Oh,
with
he
guns
already
and all
knew
that.
that being
Yeah, convicted felons. So that's
he
already out the door.
with 30
That's
having
already a
30 having
charge.
security guard. 30 ain't licensed to have nothing. So that's already a charge just being around him with it. You know what I mean? You just got out, you ain't been out 6 months, Shice. You feel
So,
me, T? He
all
ain't
right,
been out
so so
6 months.
so so look, so it's 9 people up in there and 2 guns.
Right. Cause you
So a lot of that shit bogus. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people just in jail just for being there. You know, a lot
Well,
of
you
people.
know how it go though. If we go make a play, if you're in the car, we all guilty.
Yeah. Now all they gonna do is try to squeeze. You know,
Exactly. The
now
ones
it's
who
about
didn't
to
really have
squeeze it.
nothing to do with it,
Yeah.
they
The
gonna get
ones,
the high number two. So you
right,
better tell me what happened, and you
right,
can go. You can get a low number, or he can
right,
go
right.
home.
Now it's about to squeeze because they know
Right.
at the end of the day, the only person they want is Shiesty. They don't want nobody else but him.
And 30,
Right.
he was supposed to be the alleged gunman too, Big 30, and Mob Boss. They want him too, the
They
dad.
want them three. Right. So anybody else, they about to
Right, y'all
squeeze
can
them.
go.
Yeah, I could go. You know what I'm saying? They gonna get them probation.
See, if you ain't got no charges or if you got some stuff going on, you can go with them if you don't want to
Man,
talk.
these people ain't playing with these rappers, man. They already
Right.
see how YSL finesse the system. Dude, they ain't finna let nobody else make the system look stupid.
See, this is why
These
they not
people
playing
out
with
here.
the rappers. This is why they not playing with the rappers. They done spent a lot of money since me and G been growing up with
Yeah,
these hip
yeah.
hop
Talk
pops
on
and
it.
stuff. And that money that they done spent, they got to get some return on that investment now. They didn't
Right.
lock in the Jay-Z's of the world, the Biggies and the Tupacs, the Snoop Dogs, Ice Cube. Them folks got away. But y'all, it's too much money that been spent. We didn't get nobody. They about to start coming for y'all boys. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gang banging and rapping and drilling and rapping. Hey, we'll take it because we got too much invested in the play anyway. They need some heads to roll. You can't just sit in these offices, these jobs. You been hip hop policing me and G with love, and you ain't got none of rest on your book. You ain't got no big fish on your table, but you been hip hop copping it all this time. You know what I'm saying? So heads been rolling, and that's why you've been seeing what you've been seeing. They've been really pressing the issue on the entertainment issue, side of the play.
Yeah, they've been doing a good job too.
Just like the gang tag force have been jumping up everywhere in every
Man,
state
I ain't gonna lie,
in the
man.
last 10, 15 years.
They've been
You
doing a
know that
good
nigga?
job. They've been doing a hell of a
You
good
know
job.
that?
Huh?
Huh? You
You
know
said
him,
what?
G?
Gee, what you mean they be doing a hell of a good job?
Shit, they
Huh,
they, they doing a hell of a good job. Hey,
huh,
so
G?
these judges, what you said, Diggs?
You know that nigga who they were talking about?
I'm learning about them through it's all this shit on the internet.
The Nas dude?
Huh?
The steady Nas dude?
Oh yeah. I'm hip to them. But no, what I'm saying about that, I'm saying they're doing a good job. So these kids that's coming up behind these motherfuckers will keep their ass in school or do something else with their life instead of I'm not knocking no somebody that want to be a rapper. I ain't knocking it. I'm sure not knocking it. But I think uh, it's not fun no more. I don't think saying you can't go to the concert like Ted when we was coming up and go to a concert and have fun.
Right.
I
It's
think
almost you're making life or death choices trying to go to concerts.
yeah. It's not fun no more when you going to a concert. You got to wear a vest and got to have a gun, and you can't sit there and watch a show. I don't think
Right. You
that's
got to think, do I want to take my gun?
Exactly. Out here,
I want to go to
4 day, you had to leave early because motherfuckers end up shooting.
yeah.
15-year-old got shot, and the 16-year-old girl got shot.
That's what I'm saying, man.
So you had to leave that shit because I
If I didn't
live
pay
right
my
down there by Piedmont.
if I didn't pay
So
my hundred two hundred
I knew
dollars,
better
if I
to
didn't pay
leave.
my $100 $200, and I'd have gave my kids some goddamn uh tickets, I want to see the show.
For real.
But you
right.
can't take that risk, G. Can't take that risk
That's why I
nowadays.
said they
Ain't
cleaning
no,
this.
ain't taking no risk.
They cleaning this shit up because a lot of this shit is hella sloppy. Like what it's a bunch of shit that's sloppy. So you got to clean this shit up, man. Somebody got to do it. Like, bro, this shit is out of hand.
But we
This shit
should
out
be
of
able to
hand,
do it because it's us. We should be able to
man.
clean
I,
up
I ain't gonna lie. I don't think
this,
G.
this shit.
You think you think they had so much guns back in the day, like how they got the guns now?
Nope.
like in the 80s and in
No.
the 70s.
No.
Like
No.
it
Now
was
then,
hard
because
to get a car.
motherfuckers can walk into Walmart and get what they want. It depends where you stay. Wherever they sell a gun, if you're a certain age, you can go in there and get your gun if you ain't got no
Man,
family.
that's what I think is them guns, bro.
Yeah, it's the gun
Yeah.
and the drugs. I think
Diggs
it
and
got.
nowadays, you had to hit a nigga on the beeper and meet him in the alley, and he might not show up.
I
This
think it
nine
got.
times out of ten.
I think it got something to do with all this goddamn spray on marijuana. Y'all and muffers ain't smoking no real marijuana no more. You know, got to do with these
On
pills.
prescription drugs.
Yeah, yeah. You know, it's
No, G, motherfuckers ain't outside. All these kids is inside. They learning everything inside. They learning how to do the drills off of GTA. This is their language. Grand Theft Auto. All
Yeah,
this
man,
type
that
of
Grand
shit.
Theft Auto game, G, you
That's
could
what
do
I'm
all
saying.
kinds.
All
nah.
these guns,
I don't get
you
into
see
no
what I'm
violent.
saying?
I don't get into violent games, man. I don't. You know.
What? When
Well,
I
I'm
tell
just
you
saying
these
this is
games,
what they do to real life. They think real life is Grand Theft Auto.
I like that nigga Land, that
Challenge.
little dude today. He asked me if he do, if he rather live or die. That nigga still ain't answer that question.
You
That
said
nigga
what?
never answered that. Land asked the little dude if he ready to die. He never answered it. Like he was trying to duck it. I was like, man, y'all the best said, man, hell no, I ain't ready to die. That nigga up here trying to act so hard, not. Then he said that he said, shit, if you shoot a nigga, all you get is you get respect. He said if you kill a nigga, you get respect. He said the shooter get respect. I'm like, man, you serious? I don't respect a
Man, we
shooter.
could.
If a nigga whip a nigga ass and he come back and shoot that nigga, I'ma still talk about the nigga who whip his ass. You ain't got a gun. Let the nigga.
The niggas getting the bag, Diggs. That's the respect. Niggas getting the money. You feel me? He ain't got to
Yeah,
do
but
all that to get the
you
respect.
know, the times and change, Jay Dooley. You know, they ain't hustling for it no more. You know, when you ain't hustling for it, man, you don't know how to appreciate it. They taking it. I don't care if
On
you
the
gonna
next.
hustle and you bought you a $1,000 bucket. You gonna appreciate that $1,000 bucket because you hustled and you bought that motherfucker.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Come
if
on
you
now,
Yeah.
go,
you gonna keep
if
that
you
bitch
go,
clean. You gonna keep
if
that
you,
bitch
Yeah.
man,
vacuum.
come on,
You gonna put some sounds in that hole.
come on,
You
man.
gonna treat that bitch like it's a Benz.
Man,
For real, them kids.
if you hustle and you whatever you hustle for, bro, and you buy that motherfucker, you gonna appreciate it. But if you go and you didn't stole somebody money and you bought something, you're not gonna appreciate it.
Yeah, work for it.
You didn't work for it.
Yeah. I learned that shit.
Man, you probably see a nigga
When
walk
you work
driving
for
a
when you
you probably
go
see
ahead, G.
somebody driving a motherfucking bucket. That motherfucker all raw, clean and everything, but he works
Yeah.
so hard for that car. You like, damn, he keep that car clean, man. That nigga, he worked for that car. But that's what these people not doing nowadays. They're not working for it. But hopefully, like I said, man, the little dude get 5 to 10 out the shit. You know, hopefully you get a five, five out of it. He get a five, he did good. It's just the cards stacked against him right now. The deck is stacked against him.
Right, right. A five, he should be okay. I mean, he getting up there in age.
Yeah,
And
Who that?
anything over a five, his career probably over with, G.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah, his career
yeah,
over with, G.
the
You
career
know what I'm
over.
saying? Anytime, you know what I'm saying? Now, because he hot right now. It ain't like he
But
been in the studio knocking out records.
hey, look,
That little nigga stupid,
music.
bro. How
He
hard
he
it is
he
to get in the door, bro.
man, he
Stupid.
came home at the right time.
Exactly.
It could
No
it could
dirt, no dirt, Dirk out the way. You feel me? Young boy got off tour. Rap
yeah
game dead right now.
yeah it's
Shiesty
dead.
came home. You know, it was his time. He
Yeah,
just thought, hey,
he came home at the right time.
the, yeah,
He came home at the
You
right
see,
time.
Let me see how many views he got on that video. Let me see.
It's just it's
Which
over
one?
down because
What video?
if
That one he just made first day on.
Oh, okay.
only way he could bounce back if some miraculous way he get a year out this shit and all this shit. Just like if Gucci just tell these people, man, y'all stand down but when the feds ain't no, you see, you can't do the Woody. Them people can't do the Woody up in there.
You
What you
got
say,
people too
G?
like.
You can't do the Woody. Hold on, this your statement you made to us. So we calling you to the
You can't,
stand.
you can't,
This
you
what you
can't,
said.
you
Yeah,
can't,
you
you
can't
hey,
retract
look,
your
all,
statements.
all that playing with them people in here, yeah, ain't none of that shit. Nah, you can't do the Woody. That's the state. When you fuck the feds, that shit the big boy leagues. Ain't no going up in there playing and all that type of shit.
Right.
Ain't no ain't you can't go up there doing the Woody. Everybody want to recant their statements and nah, they spent money. Yeah, them people spent money.
Then you go in there trying to do that little Woody. What they're gonna do is you're gonna get yourself put in the whole situation.
Yeah, Gucci getting subpoenaed to court, and they gonna make him take the stand.
See, that's
But
what
do
that's
we gotta take the stand, G?
Hell
But do
yeah,
we gotta?
he going man.
So he made a statement. So if he made a statement, then he gotta take the stand.
Man, you
If he's
got to get
subpoenaed.
up there, bro. Ain't no not bro. You got to get up. You going to.
I mean, he's gonna be on the witness list, but you know how they play it. They might
Yeah,
have
you gonna be
five
on the.
witnesses.
Yeah, you go.
They're gonna do
Hey,
everything they can do to not put him on the stand. But if
but
they
you
have
going.
to go with him, yeah, he gotta go.
You got to go. You got to go.
That nigga
You
got
got to
52
go.
million on that video.
Yeah, you got to go. Oh,
Real full strike.
they gonna try their best
But
to
hold
help.
on, G and Ted. Birdman was in thug case. He ain't had to show up to court.
That
That's
was a
why I
whole no.
said they have 30, 40 witnesses. They try not to use them all, but he is like the main guy. They didn't charge him with robbery, right? So maybe he might not have to go because that's what his part was, the robbery. But the conspiracy is the kidnapping and the signing of that contract. So he might have to talk about that.
What is
Yeah,
it?
Oh
What
that's
yeah,
is
still
it?
that
the same
contract. Yeah,
charge.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That contract is federal, so that's the main charge
Hey,
right there.
but Gucci the
That,
only one that can make that statement like that he was trying to make me
Right, that's what I'm saying. That's gonna be his role to talk about signing that contract.
Is that right?
so look, Ted, so
Mhm.
Gucci had to tell him what exactly had happened if about that contract for them to
Uh,
even charge him with that, right?
Not necessarily because everybody was in the room. Anybody could have said something. You know what I'm
Okay.
There's
saying?
like
So
13 people in there.
the people saying, right. The people saying that Gucci just said that yes, this is Pooh Shiesty, and yes, this is Big 30. He pointed them two out.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? On some papers or on some pictures or something. You know what I'm saying? Confirming the identity of the two guys.
Yeah, he
Man,
had to
you
Um,
do. I
know,
mean,
man, you know what
right.
they do? They bring it on there and give you a cigarette, a cup of cold drink, and give you that big book with all the men on there. And they got to throw the ones in there that
hey, Big said a
really the
cigarette and a
ones.
cup of cold drink to get you to talking. Yeah, yeah.
Man,
It was these people that came in here. Yeah, I feel you.
okay, so he
Yeah.
But you
identified
got
him.
we talking about a million now though.
So he
You know what I'm
huh?
identified.
saying? So he treat
It's
Gucci a
no
million
different.
now. I'm
It's no
saying he's
different.
gonna be treated a little bit differently as far as you're gonna talk to his lawyer and tell his lawyer, look, we need him to come down Wednesday, 10 o'clock, whatever. And they gonna both show up. You know what I'm saying? He ain't going without the lawyer,
At
you
all.
know, unless he young thug and they're trying to play a game and spin the police and all
Nah.
that.
He know it. Nah,
Exactly.
Nah, he going in
He
there with
ain't doing that.
nah.
Where he
So
came from? He just came from out the fiends, huh?
who Gucci? Yeah, Gucci
Yeah,
just
what,
got
how long he
maybe
been home?
uh Gucci been home a minute, but not too long though.
Nah,
About a
he
year or
been
two?
home over 6, 7 years. Because
Okay.
think he
No,
because look, the
That's what
pandemic,
I was
this
about
shit,
to say. He came home 17, 18.
yeah, because
Shifty's still in the feds, Diggs. He's still underneath federal custody. He's still in the
who?
halfway house.
but I want to know
Shifty.
what exactly did we only know when a discovery come out with it actually what Gucci said because he's the main victim.
Right. He the actual victim, right?
Yeah,
What
yeah,
about
yeah.
the white boy with the who got choked out
Man, that ain't
with the
shit.
marks on it?
Man, that
Okay.
ain't shit. That ain't
Right.
nothing.
That's just an assault charge. They ain't
Yeah,
even charging with that.
that ain't
They is
nothing.
charging these folks with kidnapping and
Yeah,
conspiracy.
But what about the contract? Try to
That's what
chorus on the
that's
contract.
part of the conspiracy. Yeah, that's part of the conspiracy. Because
only thing I
that's what they like G was talking about the meeting, my bad did. That what they were talking about the meeting they had before. That what they were talking about. We're gonna get him to sign these contracts.
I'd deal with it like, I wouldn't even be tripping about it, bro. Man, Shiesty being Shiesty. He trying to be too shy.
no
That's like,
after in the heat of the moment you done got robbed and a nigga that put a gun out on you, you know, your adrenaline pumping. Like first of all, you're like, damn, I dodged it, but I'm glad I'm here. After you done calm down, now he ready. Gucci ready to get into some gangster shit now. Like man, this little nigga got me fucked up. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what type of time he on. He ain't. He like man. He probably telling the white boy man, fuck that shit. Don't say nothing here. He go a bag man. Shut your ass up. Hey, off duty police man. Say what you want to say. Whatever. Whoa, man. This little nigga got me fucked up. Nigga, like I said, bro. You never pull no gun out on nobody. Never use it. That's the type of time. That's how Gucci thinking right now. He didn't
But you can't
come.
put put your belief in this police officer. He got a
Man, the
pension
police. Man, let me
that
tell you something.
that's gonna last. His pension gonna last him his life. He don't give a
Yeah,
damn about no rapper money.
yeah. He
Oh,
gonna
I'm
say.
gonna give you a bag.
Yeah, he gonna
He's
say
not
what
going.
he gonna
Yeah,
believe when his conflicts of interest in everybody's story, that shit gonna motherfucker get thrown off. But I'm saying I'm taking on how Gucci mind state is right now. He ready to fuck some shit up because they didn't got him fucked up. Now y'all got me up here. Y'all got all these bullshit ass content creators calling me snitches. You know what I'm saying? Like he is thinking red right now.
Gee, but like Ted said, man, he ain't worried about me, you, Twin Ted, or anybody else calling him a snitch or whatever. Dude,
Shit.
living his
bro.
life, man.
Hey, bro,
Like,
I'm gonna
man,
tell you
man, come
something.
on, man.
I'm gonna
Ain't
tell you something.
nobody
Jay
I'm
Dooley.
gonna tell you
living for
something,
the
bro.
internet like that,
Them
G.
niggas
Man,
worry
come
about,
on.
bro. Them niggas more worried about that shit than anything,
Let
bro.
me
Them
tell you
niggas
something, Jay
worry
Dooley.
about what people say,
When
bro.
you've been in the streets all
I
your
don't
life,
care how
bro.
much money you got.
When you've been in the streets all your life, bro, and you didn't work for a name, that's one thing. One thing you don't want on your motherfucking record, on your name is being a motherfucking snitch and a R. Them the two things. That nigga's mad than a motherfucker, bro, that these motherfuckers
Right.
around here got his name and some shit like this. I don't give a fuck who say what he changed his life, man. That dude is from the streets. That nigga's mad
Right.
that all these bullshit ass content creators run around here calling him a snitch.
That's what I'm saying. You think he worried about that, G?
Hell yeah, that shit fucking his
Man,
mental.
come on.
Man,
You
And just
think Brick
niggas ain't
Meach?
no cop. And just
You
no
think Brick
rappers
Meach was
too.
worried about somebody calling him a snitch?
bro, you think of the
Yeah.
whole world? Yeah, man. If you listen, Jay Dooley, if you work
Why you
so
think they
hard for
do
your, we
interviews and shit be
man,
trying to clear it up?
yeah,
Yeah.
bro. If you, that's one thing we do, bro. We in the streets. We work hard for our
Well,
name.
nobody want no rat
Because
nigga,
at the
boy.
end of the
Not no rat.
day, without no money, all we got is our name to the game. That's
Right.
all we
See,
got.
when we was coming up, we didn't worry about it as much because it was something that we wasn't into. We didn't do. These boys so worried about it because that's what they doing. That's the play out there.
Man, that
Yeah.
Like
nigga
these
wouldn't sell a record.
more worried about
That
that
nigga
than
couldn't.
anything.
That nigga couldn't get an artist. That nigga couldn't get an artist or a record sold if he get that shit on the name like that.
Right,
That's
right.
how. That's how the strong
That's
that shit is
what,
right now.
that's what I'm saying, dude. Back then, nigga, like you
No, I'm talking
say,
about now.
no motion.
Man,
Nowadays, that's your
man,
motion.
let me tell you something. Gucci old school, bro. Hell yeah, you motherfucking mad all these motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, got his name, calling him a snitch, let alone these little niggas didn't try me. Man, that nigga mad than a motherfucker. You think
Fact.
that
The
nigga's
niggas
not
who
man? That nigga,
a nigga,
man,
the same niggas you give a bag to, same niggas you give a bag to. Man, we know that nigga Gucci get that nigga a
Oh,
bag.
yeah,
Like
exactly.
I told the
Ungrateful
nigga,
motherfuckers. That, yeah, he pissed off.
man, you know how many times that nigga probably called Goo up at night, probably late at night and had no money. He the fuck went to the strip club, shot dice, something. You know, just being him, young. Man, Goo up probably get his boy so much money like that. Just pull up, bitch, meet me at the house. I'll put it in the money. I'll put the money in the mailbox. Like giving the nigga racks, probably. Racks. That ain't even countable. He probably ain't even counting that. Man, that's
Right.
why
and
I
then,
say,
and, hey, hold on, and
go
then I
ahead.
hear this nigga, whack 100. You know what I'm saying, talking about how, you know what I'm saying, Gucci man is a working man, all this so shit, man. You can't whack 100, bro. You can't speak for Gucci at all. Bro, you can't speak for him. Like, come on, man, knock it off, bro.
I'm
Like
with
that.
you to the
He's
outside.
sitting back. He like, man, all
I
these
got it.
motherfuckers trying to speak for me,
So,
nigga. He only one can speak for himself. You know what I'm saying? You can't speak for him. Oh, he's a
I agree
working
with you
man.
on that, G. I
You
agree with
he
you on
come
he's
that.
a
from the
working
outside.
man, and he could take the civilian route, bro. It don't work like that, bro. You trying to let us? You trying to see this? What Whack 100 doing? He trying to let everybody know it's okay to tell because he's telling. He want to
He trying to make
Yeah,
it
he
cool.
getting ready. Bitch, he getting ready for his day to come once the whole big U trial and all that shit get to
man. He
moving.
want he
Yeah,
want the
that's what he doing. He put his whole plan in motion.
he want the to let all the old motherfuckers. It's okay to tell.
You
No,
know
nigga,
what I'm
because you
saying? That
telling, you doing all this old bullshit. Man, don't put Gucci into to y'all two different type of niggas, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Y'all two different. You don't need to be speaking for Gucci and you know he's a working man, he's a businessman. Man, that shit, man, come on, bro. Knock it off, man. You don't need to be speaking for that man.
what do you mean
You
he
ain't
a
even have the
businessman?
type of money he fuck with to be speaking for him.
I know Wack always got somebody need to bust Wack in their fucking mouth. For
Man,
real.
he don't know what the fuck he be talking about, bro.
Yeah, I don't like
He
Wack.
always just got off the phone. I just got off the phone with so and so.
Yeah,
Look,
you do all this
check my
goofy shit,
phone.
man.
I got look at my phone right here. No, 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 no.
Man, you do all
We
this
ain't doing
goofy
that.
shit, man. Come on, man.
Man, that
You
nigga
can't
got
speak
that
for that,
nigga
man.
gotta be man, wherever he from, man. Them nigga probably got on his ass a bunch.
Hell
He ain't
no,
like that.
Diggs. Hell
I'm
no.
saying them nigga wasn't fucking with it.
Diggs,
Man,
he
bro,
live
you
in
see,
Vegas. He don't even live in California.
man, wherever you
Oh,
stand at, man, shit, man. Dude, hey, man, we living in a different times now. Cause nigga, if he was doing that shit when Suge Knight was around, them type of eras, but
Mhm.
none of that shit, come on, bro. Them
where
niggas
he
is
Right.
from, G?
lying. Huh?
Where that nigga from?
Who?
Sure.
Shit, he from LA.
Oh, he from LA.
Yeah.
See,
No,
with
he talking
Gucci,
Suge,
about
Suge.
whack, G. He talking about whack.
No,
No, he just asked
I'm
me
talking
Suge.
about Suge. Fuck Wack. I don't know,
Okay.
man. What, man? Suge was a gangster, bro. I don't give a fuck. Suge probably whatever happened, but Suge was a gangster. You can
right?
tell how that man moved, but that man was yeah, he was one of them. He was a big ass
See,
nigga too, bro.
with Gucci having this on his name, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be hard to be around them little young niggas now. You know, all in the studio and you know what I'm saying? Like,
He'll never
Yeah.
trust. He'll never
right?
trust
Can't trust
somebody
him
say
now.
this.
You can't trust
Man, I
him now.
told you,
So,
man, it's a
I
black dot in his
guarantee you
eye.
that nigga land, but I guarantee you boosted that boy, that man Gucci land between his old wife leg and his wife telling him, "B, I told you this was gonna happen. B, I
Man,
told you you didn't trust them child."
they keep talking
I
about
guarantee
I hear
his wife
I keep
told him
hearing,
about these.
man, first of all, let me tell you something, man. That nigga wife is a gangster, man. She's from fucking Jamaica, bro. This she don't know no she ain't talking about no motherfucking uh calling
Oh,
the
right.
police and all this old shit, man. He
Wow,
man,
about to knock his ass
let
off.
me tell you something. Who fuck with you a gangster and you got a motherfucking soft ass bitch? I think a gangster nigga want a gangster bitch.
Yeah,
She ain't got to
never.
be all gangster, but you don't want no soft ass bitch up
She
around you,
got to been
especially if
through
you.
something. Yeah, she got to been through something.
Yeah, exactly. You want somebody that been through something. You don't want no motherfucking no soft ass bitch up around you. Not if you
Yeah,
say you a G.
yeah, because a nigga could come right there and sweep her right under your feet. Them little soft
Exactly.
bitch.
Man, everybody talking about man, his what about his wife, man? That bitch is a motherfucking gangster, man. You see who the fuck she was fucking with? She was fucking with all the niggas in the industry. She got some motherfucking some slutty gangster ways to her.
Oh, so she been around?
Yeah.
Who else had her?
Shit, they said the nigga Yo Gotti had her. But she a little gangster. I mean, Gucci didn't come as far to be fucking with a lollipop, marrying a lollipop. You know what I'm saying? I
Right.
hear everybody talking about me. What about you come in? Your wife talking about call the police. Man, that bro ain't tell that nigga to call
So
the
G,
police.
so
Probably
G, so G, what you get out of it? What you think? What you saying? Like you think Gucci done bad for going if it went like that? What he had to go through the like he had to go do the sit down and pick up picture and say, yeah, these the
he
guys.
ain't he ain't he ain't down bad because you put him in a fucked up position. You feel me? Now if y'all was going, if we going, you know,
Meet up on some
if we
gangster
gonna do
shit.
if we gonna fuck with it like this, you know what I'm saying? Come on, man. We know we gonna get down and dirty about it though, you know? But if I'm coming up here, thinking we about to talk some business,
Leaving my guns and all that, leaving everything, thinking it's all
yeah,
good.
I'm thinking, we gonna but then again, like I told you, Gucci just got too comfortable. And that's why I was saying, when you get so high up on the horse, it be that shit where you just like, damn. That's why I'm saying, like, how motherfucker be like, damn, I always go back to the words, never say never. Because you don't know how it's going to happen, when it's going to happen.
That nigga, it look like that nigga all the way at the top, and he looking down at the bottom, and they got number of snakes down there, a bunch of
Come
snakes,
on,
and
man.
he
You
trying
got, man, everybody learn from this situation. I told you, Gucci and Shiesty was an example for how everybody got to moving forward. Gucci, hey, man, I got caught slipping.
I'd rather be independent than not being managed or
But then
moving all
again, I tell you this, um, these moving forward with these record execs, y'all better stop fucking off people with these contracts because you don't know how these people thinking at night.
But you can't fuck
that.
off nobody.
But,
If
G,
they sign for, when you
G, I
sign for
want to
something, that's what you sign for.
how much
See,
Michael Jackson, uh, I'm gonna say Jan Brown, put it like that, Jan Brown. How much Jan Brown was getting paid for a show? You think?
That was back days, man. That was
Wait, all right, think about it. All right, how
back
much?
then.
Just
Shit,
give us a good
he
estimate.
probably at that
No
time,
more.
shit, probably about in them day and age, shit, probably 10,000.
You think Jan Brown was getting 10,000? No, G,
come
man.
on, G, man,
No,
put a couple more
you
there.
got
At least
boy, you got
75,000.
so
At
fuck
least
no.
75.
Man, that boy probably was getting a
At that
Man,
thousand.
time,
look,
Ben,
Man,
at that
Jan
time,
Brown
bro,
probably was getting 1,000, bro. Y'all got to think about it,
bro,
a
man.
thousand dollars.
Man,
at
yeah,
that
because they
time,
weren't making no money like that. Michael
they wasn't
Jackson, them
making no
used to have
money
to
like
travel
that,
and go do shows, bro. They was traveling, like doing shows, bro. They weren't
bro. At that
making no big
time,
money, bro. Y'all
they
got
wasn't
to think
making no
about
big
it.
money.
But James Brown had the whole bag, this. You think
Man,
he
that
getting
don't
paid
mean
that
nothing.
little money? He
Nah,
had
it's a different.
It was probably more than 1,000. I'm going to say more than 1,000. Probably 1,500, 2,000, 3,000. It wasn't that much, though,
oh.
cuz. You got to think about it, bro. It wasn't that much, man. Why you think those people
But
families
I'm
like,
just saying, big. James Brown was the biggest superstar at his time.
man, we get no money?
No, he wasn't. No, he
Telling
wasn't.
you,
James
Frank's
James James Brown wasn't no big superstar, man.
Gee,
I
James
remember.
Brown, the Black American dream.
Man, that man,
Yeah,
come on, man. That dude. Don't let me tell you something, man. He
That
probably
was a
tickets was
dancing.
probably
All he
costing
was he
Man,
was
man, man.
dancing on the
Oh,
floor.
okay. Oh,
tickets probably only
what the
costing us
comments
some.
said? Hey. The comments gonna back me up. They gonna say, man, come on, y'all. Let's not disrespect James Brown now. If we went with no
Uh,
James Brown, like Michael Jackson said, I learned my moves from James Brown.
you fucking right.
Bro, how much you think he was getting paid?
He wasn't getting paid that much though.
No,
I'm
bro,
telling you though.
in that day and age,
Google
bro,
it.
you
I'm about to Google it. I'm about to Google it. I'm about to Google it.
Google,
Let's see.
Google it, did. At that time, he was probably the highest paid performer in his time in his craft. I'm
Hey,
just saying.
that was in the
This is
that
James
was in the
Brown.
50s and the 60s, huh? 50s or the
Yeah,
60s.
yeah. The 70s, 80s.
Fuck no.
However, up till he died.
James wasn't in the no 70s. James a little older than that. He had to be like in the 60s. Y'all still up?
yeah.
1976. They don't say what how much he made. Serious, probably ain't made no money off that shit. They don't say an estimate of how much he made. It
Man,
wasn't a
you ain't gonna
lot.
get
Oh,
you
y'all
ain't gonna
gotta
get
go back,
you ain't gonna
huh?
get the correct you ain't gonna get the correct
Yeah,
answer.
answer on it. But they'll never know. Like I
Hell
said,
no.
bro. I'm telling you, they wasn't making no money back then. It
They weren't
probably was
making
coming
no
out
money.
as soon
But
as
you
it come
can't
out.
sample a James Brown song without having to pay a band.
Huh?
You can't sample a James Brown song without having to pay, a whole gang a bunch of money.
Yeah, we know that. We said ain't no money back then. Think about the money that was gonna made then. Especially Michael
Jay Dooley,
Jackson, though,
bro,
man. It was trapping.
you think in 19 this nigga performing in 1975, you think they was giving this man 50, 70, $80,000?
For real. Boy.
That man
And
was
they
getting
had
probably like
no
10.
the highest car probably what they had probably was something probably what probably about like 20, 30, $20,000 probably the
Man,
highest
if
car
that, bro,
probably
five,
back
seven, eight
then.
thousand dollars. That man wasn't getting no. He didn't start getting no money till he passed away. That sampling and
Yeah.
all that.
That's like Fred Simpson. Look at Fred Simpson, nigga. That nigga was doing shows like that and made no money. Fred Simpson. Man, that
Man, it
man,
was
you
a
know how
different.
much Fred never probably would have made so much money right now doing that shit like now. But back then, that shit was like nothing, man. That shit was black and white screen.
Black and white.
Man. That shit was cheap, man. That
Come
shit
on,
was
man.
low budget. Go
Man,
back and
them
look at a
motherfuckers.
Jam Brown show.
Man, you
Man,
gonna get paid. You gonna pay $5 to get up in the James Brown show.
that
$7.
nigga had that bitch was shining, no fire coming out the ground, none of that, all that shit they
Now,
got
now,
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 man.
now, now, if you
Shit.
want to talk about who was getting
Yeah,
some
y'all
money,
right. Yeah. Y'all right. Back then,
Mike,
a
nah,
ticket.
Mike,
Listen,
Michael Jackson
hold on,
caught some
Dad.
of it.
Back then, to get into a James Brown concert was $50.
How much?
now look, now
Back
if you
then,
want, if you
50.
want to, if you now, Dooley, if you want to
50?
compare, well, hold on, if you want to compare somebody that was getting some money around James Brown time, you got to say Liberace.
Yeah, Liberace. Um,
Who that is?
what's the black guy at that time? Sammy
You got
Davis Jr.
like Elvis
Yeah,
Presley, like James Brown. He was
yeah.
like, bro, you got to think about. He was like the bottom of the barrel when it comes. You know what I'm saying?
Let me
Like,
look up this network, James Brown Network.
come on, man. We talking about Liberace, man. James Brown. He didn't have no memorials. I mean, it he just was good for the time.
Right, yeah. Them folk they mess with Liberace.
Yeah, come on, man. You talking about Liberace sitting up there with all the motherfucking diamonds on his motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, on each motherfucking finger, playing the
Yeah.
piano.
Playing the
Okay, but
piano.
James Brown living the dead right now. He's still working 100 million.
That's after over time he got to
Yeah.
that.
No, that's his catalog, his music, his likeness, all that.
Right, he don't own none of that.
Well, his
Oh,
family do. You know what I'm saying? His estate.
they just saw that catalog. His family just saw that catalog a long time ago, bro.
Yeah.
When
Okay.
James
Yeah, I'm
Brown was
looking at
here,
it right
man,
now.
them folks was making you paid the drummer and all these people, man. Them folk got $50 a month, man.
That's what I was
Yeah.
saying, Ted. Back then, come on, it was no $50 a month. It's probably
Hell
$50 a
yeah,
show.
Yeah,
man.
Come on,
man,
man. Can't nobody
bro,
say
man.
$50 a drummer
Tour,
going on the road doing all.
let's
Hey,
go,
hey, hey,
Gee, don't do that, G. Never
hey, look,
funny.
hey, Jay Dooley,
man. Free
look up
drinks,
Liberace.
free drinks, man. $50 a month, man. Get on the bus, and we about to travel your ass all over the country, man.
For
Come
real.
on, I'm saying, come on, I'm saying about it.
And the record company
$50
eating off
a
the album.
month.
Yeah, the record company eating off the album.
Man, listen, bro, they riding around in a raggedy ass Greyhound bus, man. Going to
Yeah,
all these motherfucking holes in the
Yeah,
world.
they used to drive to their shows back there, drive in the station
Now
wagon.
see what
They used to be on
Liberace
the road.
see what Liberace uh what
Oh, I'm saying, take off.
$50.
yeah.
He ain't lying though. He ain't lying. Shit, that was on a budget.
What they what?
Right,
How much?
right, right.
How much?
And you talking about
And
what's it
y'all
called?
want to talk about Gucci Mane
Hey,
robbing a motherfucking Blue Chicey out of record
Now you
deal.
telling me how
These
much, bro?
motherfuckers.
Now you telling me how much he made? How much they made? Y'all,
Ted
I
said
ain't
his
heard.
drummer was making $50 a month.
All right. Now you telling me Gucci Man them giving these niggas $1 million right now in 2025, and they still thinking that's not no enough money. But you can't
right,
give a
right,
motherfucker enough.
right. You got $4-5 million and you mad.
You
Hey,
mad,
Dooley,
nigga? You should have been happy.
Dooley, look up
Shit.
Liberace. Dooley, look up Liberace.
Hey, according to Ted, that $50 a month, man. God damn.
He ain't lying.
That's,
Man,
Pooh
Dooley
Shiesty need
thought,
to see that.
Man, that's
When
why
he see
Ike
that,
Turner was beating on him and everything, man.
yeah,
He had to
that
keep a
fucking rock.
deadline because that money was thin, son.
That
He
was
had to
like
get to the
bill money.
next
That was
state,
like
man.
real. Yeah, that was real bill money. Traveling. See when they went got man.
See,
That was a movie when it came back with all them 7 calls for them niggas that time. That was a movie. That was real. No, that was a 5 piece. Yeah, that was a 5 piece. Yeah, man. All that
right.
shit.
He
nah, he
said
ain't
that was
lying.
a
Hey,
movie.
Ike was pushing a cold line.
Right, right. For facts.
That shit was for real. Him and Joe Jackson, man, they was pushing a
See,
hard line.
He made
you
them
know how
boys.
these people out here trying to get pregnant
Yeah,
and
I
all
ain't gonna
that.
lie.
They couldn't go for none
Real,
of that.
he made
G, you
all
said
the rest of them.
Liberace?
Yeah.
He made all the rest.
Between 15 million and 110 million.
That's how much he worked.
Yeah, from February 1987, Liberace's estate
How
worth the
much?
estimated worth between 15 million and over 110 million.
Okay.
That's good.
But you see, hey, the difference between him and James Brown, he was on the you look at man, Liberace used to be on stage, man, shit,
Yeah,
nigga.
but
Man,
all
James,
Liberace assets, GE, it shows real estate, cars. You feel me?
Man,
It shows where he spent
yeah.
his money. It
Man,
shows
James
where he spent his
man,
money. It
man,
wasn't
James
just
James Brown was sitting up there just dancing and all that shit, man, with that goddamn
oh, I feel
iron,
good.
man.
I
come
feel good.
on,
I
that's all
feel
that.
oh, I feel good. That nigga say the same word. Man, come on, change the word. All right, all night. That nigga wasn't rapping or
James
singing.
Brown was gangster though, dude. James Brown was a
Yeah,
gangster though. That
I
bitch
like
didn't
But
give
him.
a
the
I
fuck.
difference
like him.
between Liberace and
I'm
James
a pro,
Brown is
bro. I like him. You can't. I'm
Liberace
not.
had his money while he was alive, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, James Brown didn't have nothing. He just had, some jackets and the capes and stuff. You know, he
What
get it
man?
up
You
Come
to
on,
over
so
there, man.
come on, Ted. We ain't gonna shit on their catalog. His catalog was worth something. So we ain't gonna say the music he did
Saying
wasn't worth
after, yeah,
nothing.
after he left, that man died probably with saying
See,
hot
you go, he did shows for $100 and all this. Come on, Ted.
no hot
Boy,
dog
put
that
him,
come in the can, the
probably put him,
viennas and stuff. Man,
they
that man
probably
was
put
on
him,
crackers and vienna, man.
they probably put that nigga in the wood box, man. That nigga even got a casket. That nigga probably still in that bit with that church car. Hey,
Yeah.
man, man, it's fucked up, son. Hey, that boy, he probably hit that boy that old cheap ass of Bobby flu. His whole body still left. I swear to God, man, come on, dog. This shit, man, that nigga was making no money, dog. No money at all.
Nah.
So that's why I say them niggas around here getting millions and shites in them all. They feel like 5 and 10 million ain't nothing, man. Y'all living, man. Shit. That's why I said,
Like you said, Big, how you gonna turn it back on the nigga who put you in the position? You feel
man,
Man,
me?
that
no.
happened.
I,
That
bro, I
happened all
come
the
up,
time.
bro, I
That
come
happened
up
all the
under.
Well,
time.
well,
I ain't gonna lie,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
I come up under that old law, dog. I know what it. I know how to go take a 20 and make 40, then take that, then I go to the nigga, bring me back this. I come back and I'm never fucking my man. I ain't never fucking none of my, never jack none of my plug. Never. Man, always, man. So if a nigga give me something, man, I'm gonna always be attached to that nigga. I used to always tell him, man, we gonna split that bitch $1 in the middle. We gonna split that bitch all the way down. If me and my partner, he get 50, I get 50. I don't want 75 or you know what I'm saying? So if I'm with a nigga and a nigga let me eat, that's all I need. You know, man, Shiesty could have stayed in there for about 4 5 years and still came out on top. Rode that little wave with the man and did what he had to do. Then look, bro, I'm gone. All right. I done put my little work in, but you ain't been there a whole year. I'm whatever. He ain't been there no time, man. Yeah, man. Come on, man. That nigga thought he could win. He see the big side that he can leave and get this type of money no, too. But you gotta look back and see why you can leave and get this type of money. Because of Gucci. You would have never just pop out how I started rapping like these regular niggas out here rapping. Man, niggas wish to get around Gucci. Just to post them. Just to post them, bro. Niggas don't need no money. Just post me, Goof. Man, I'm good, man. Shit. Man, niggas
He
stupid.
could have been around T.I., Yo Gotti, whatever, but he was around Gucci. That's what made people
No,
gravitate
but I'm
for
just
him.
saying. I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
yeah, I feel you. I feel you,
The
dude.
boy
I feel
the
you.
boy probably would have never even signed him. They would have never even fucked with him. See, Gucci took the chance probably because he liked him.
Yeah.
He seen something in the little nigga who
Because
threw.
he was a street nigga. Because he was
Yeah,
a street nigga. And Gucci
yeah,
identified with that shit.
yeah. I never signed a street nigga.
Like I said, man, that was just a learning experience on both parts, and people gonna learn from it.
You go listen to the boy mom on the song. Y'all motherfuckers got my son fucked up. That woman
Yeah,
come on
that's
there.
what I said.
She
She
ain't
already
got no
That's
time.
ignorant. That's ignorant. Like,
like
like, like,
that.
come on, man.
That's the
Like,
support. That's what I'm saying, Jay Dilly. That's the support system I'm talking about.
Then he put her
You
on
know,
the front of the song, bro. That same song got 50,000 something. So 50,000 people heard your mama voice on that cursing and talking about throwing that bitch and rip it up. I be like, man, I never got my mama. Never. It's like the mamas is like friends now with the kid.
yeah, that's what I say, man. You know, the support system, the support system. You know, we
Over,
all gonna learn from it. You know, we
over,
all could take a chapter out that book and learn from it.
yeah.
I can Diggs, Ted, you Jay Dooley, shit. Hey, don't get too comfortable. That's what I learned from all this shit. Cause at any given time, the boogeyman could come knocking at the door. And it be the ones that you motherfucking least uh think wouldn't do it.
It always be somebody you know because they know how
Hell
you move.
yeah. Hell
right
yeah.
there that know all your business.
Yeah.
Nigga,
So
I
I
bet
think
I
They
tell
know
my
your business.
right. I think we all learn from this situation, everybody.
boy, nigga who know you, he don't even know how you come. He don't even know how to come. But a nigga who know you know how you come. He know what you do. He know you put your shit in. That nigga come and get you. So I just ain't never felt like I told them niggas today, man. Like I think Shice is stupid too, but I think then I was like, then nigga playing with your money. And nigga felt like, nigga playing with their money. So I know a nigga gonna flash out behind their money. I don't fault a nigga for flashing out behind their money either. So,
That's why.
especially
That's why I said, Diggs. I like you never know what you're gonna do until you get in them type of situations. Though a lot of people can say, "Oh, what the fuck? Oh, I won't do it." I don't say that, bro, because I never know what's gonna happen when I get into a situation. Because when I get into a situation, I got to think for the moment. You never know, bro. You never know.
you never get in that moment with shit like that and do the right thing. It
Man,
always
look.
be something that just go off
Do
your
you do you
extent.
do, do you think Gucci man was sitting there with all his jury and a motherfucker talking about hand me your jury over? If you would have told him that 10 years ago or something like that, 15 years ago, he was like, man, you got to kill me. That was his mind state. But now he like, man, fuck this shit. I'm not about to die over this shit. That's what I'm saying, bro. These a lot of people don't be, they just be, nah, I wouldn't do it, man. You don't know what you gonna do when you under the situation. You would ask him that 15 years ago, 20 years ago, however years ago, he would have said, man, I would have died, man. I'm
You
dying for
heard,
my shit.
you
Huh?
heard that little nigga say he would have said?
What?
That nigga said he would have told the nigga you going to jail.
And that's
Nigga
what
said,
they did.
nigga would have told, he said if he was Gucci, he would have just told him, man, you going to jail. And
Hey, but you know,
he would tell,
but Diggs, you know what? I would have, hey, them niggas is bold because, nigga, I'm not pulling no gun on nobody without using it. I'm telling you that right now.
yeah,
I'm gonna be, nigga, no, I'm not doing that. I'm
man,
not doing that.
that's playing like that. And let me, nigga,
Now,
let him
somebody,
come
so
back.
if somebody robbed me and I end up motherfucker pulling my gun out, like man, back the fuck up. But I'm not showing my face and robbing somebody and walking out of there. No, I ain't doing that.
They gonna come back. That-
Exactly.
That's the oldest trick in the book.
Because now I got to look over my back all the motherfucking time. Now I'm in jail. I got to look over my back. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, you don't know when it's gonna come. You still dealing with yeah, man. Y'all gotta remember, man. That nigga still Gucci, man. He still got major love from the streets to the penitentiary.
All you gotta do is say the word. Hey, but he probably like, it's so
He ain't
fucked
even
up.
got he ain't even got to say the word. They
People
already
just gonna
waiting.
go with the word. I think Shiesty fucked himself, bro. I'm telling you. Because he wasn't that, he was big. He know he had the people watching, but nigga ain't got enough money to go fuck with Guwap. Like the people talking about
Nah,
robbing the man and doing all that. Man could have got that nigga head busted, man, quick. But then it would have been like, oh, he down bad. See? That would have been the worst story would have been out right now. If there was that story where Gucci Man unalive Shiesty.
That's what they want, dudes. That's why when you hear all these young people say, "Oh yeah, I miss the old Gucci man." Damn, you don't want to see a man grow and evolve. You always want to see somebody on the crash out.
Man,
Shit,
those
he
young,
doing good. What he doing now? It's
I ain't
just
gonna lie.
always the young. You see what I'm
but
saying, G? You know what I'm saying?
JB,
Oh, I
look,
miss.
he listen. He got enough money where he ain't gonna have to crash out. Somebody that's gonna handle
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that's already in play. That's what I'm saying. Like that, like dude, y'all robbed that man.
And
That's already in play.
And that's part of the game, G.
say,
Motherfuckers act like
say,
anybody can get robbed, G. The
see,
We
biggest
all
gangster, the biggest killer,
see,
the biggest dope dealer,
hey,
anybody
but
can get
listen,
robbed.
Jay do.
What
So
happened to that
let's
nigga? What happened to that nigga who went in his house?
Who
Y'all
house?
remember that? In Gucci house. And he bust the nigga ass up for running in the house trying to hurt him, kill him. Y'all
Two
remember that
of them.
shit? He went
It
to
was two
jail for
of
that.
them.
Yeah, so
he
listen.
did
So
that as a
listen.
man. He did that as a man, Diggs. If somebody
I,
trying to do something to you, of
whoa,
course you're gonna
God.
defend yourself.
But no, they got some niggas still ain't gonna do it. They ain't got that heart. They ain't got that heart to
Right,
bust nothing up. Man, you gotta have that shit in you, man. I don't care what no
right.
nigga tell you. Man, I'm telling you, that shit just gotta be in you to see some blood, to play around blood. Niggas throwing up on the scene right now, man. These little kids when they, you know what I'm saying. So that shit gotta be in you. And I ain't talking about just one bite. Like, man, they got niggas that gonna catch to do that shit back and back and back and back. Like light doing it, get a thrill off doing it. So my
And
thing
sleep
is this.
good at night.
Yeah, my nigga, that nigga, a old nigga. Man, that nigga probably go play that old fucking Woody, a Sanders shit. Who wop, play like he ain't, you know what I'm saying? Let him come home, then put a cake bake on him. You know what I'm saying? See, he on some old shit like nigga. That's what we on, like nigga, because nigga ain't gonna never forget what you did, dog. That
Nah,
shit.
that's why I said, look, bro, nigga, y'all sat there and pulled a gun on that man and didn't use it. Y'all was playing games. Y'all playing games. You know what I'm saying?
That what I
Y'all playing.
said. G, if y'all gonna take it there, then take it to the extreme.
Yeah, y'all
So
playing
you won't
games,
have no
man.
witnesses or
All we
or
gonna
no
all
witnesses.
we gonna hear next is
Yeah.
one of the dudes gonna get out and something gonna happen to him. That's how this shit always be, bro.
Or surveillance footage, which they got
No,
all the shit on video.
no, I'm
They
talking
gonna
about one
see
of
everything that
no
happened on video.
one of them niggas gonna get out of jail and you gonna hear about him dying. That's what's gonna happen next.
Yeah,
It always go like that, bro.
it's gonna go in a line. It's gonna be a line of them too.
Yeah, it's gonna. That's how that shit always gonna happen.
But
I'm
Goo
like,
Wop ain't
damn,
gonna let that go. He gonna
hell
tell y'all.
no.
That nigga a street nigga, man. That man actually see them little niggas be just running their mouth. Man, y'all gotta realize the gangster shit that y'all saying y'all like the now, man, that shit, man, you know what we was doing in the 80s, doing all this shit out without phones and connection, internet and that, man, nigga was doing this shit. But I wish it would have been like that, but I wish it had never had this internet,
Man,
none of this
like
shit.
I
I
said,
swear, phones,
And then
nothing.
check this out: a motherfucker like Guwap is motherfuckers that's willing to put in work that don't even know him.
man, that's a
It's just
man,
off the
dude.
strength of the
That
respect his name.
man, that's a grown man.
You feel me?
Man, that's like me,
Yeah.
man. If a nigga come rob me and show me his face and don't do nothing to me, I'm gonna give it up. Do you think I'm gonna forget about this shit? I'm not gonna want revenge. I'm a grown man. What? And you
And you know
disrespect me? You supposed to be my nigga? Man, I'm about to have it out for you.
that.
I'm
Yeah,
not
it's
letting that
going
go.
down. Yeah, it's going down.
It's going. That's why I say
It's
them
going
niggas is
down.
them niggas is playing, man. They playing video games with a grown man.
Now what? Now like G said, one gonna come up missing. Now we don't talk. We giving y'all the hot. We giving y'all the hot content before it happened.
Right.
One go somebody gonna end up getting missing, and get what? Now people gonna be like, oh, he down bad for this. Or if they, I'm just saying, if they're throwing niggas names like that, and that's how that shit be, man. Like,
That's
bro,
how that shit be.
you don't get nothing good out what them niggas did that, man. Man, I
Man,
don't.
like I said, one of them gonna get out of jail, and next thing you know, you gonna hear about that motherfucker, saying, be stinking. It's gonna come. It's too many of them. 9 on the case, 3 of them gonna get dropped. Guarantee you.
Then it was in Texas,
Yeah.
all the way in Texas. So this nigga probably went all the way out there to meet the nigga.
Yeah, it
In
don't.
Dallas. Yeah, they lured Gucci Mane out there to Dallas
And froze
to a
up.
studio. Yeah, to a studio that was closed. And his manager, which was his father, convinced the studio owner to open up because we got a song to do. Like y'all
See,
saying, this the Feds case. They looking at it as that.
man, look.
Y'all,
His,
y'all
hey,
co-conspire the crime.
hey, look,
Y'all playing this shit.
his motherfucking daddy may get picked off first by you play Gucci way close. He may be the
Yep.
first one to get picked off because you was the one you the one that was quarterbacking the deals and said where we need to meet at. Man, let me tell you something, bro. Gucci is not sleeping good at night with knowing he got played.
He probably moved, probably. He probably
Nah, dude.
moved.
Nah, I
Moved.
don't think so. Dude ain't got no picture.
Nowadays he said
That
like
nigga,
a motherfucker played with him. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Like damn, these motherfuckers played with me. You feel
he
me?
and that.
And they
I
got
guarantee
away.
y'all. I
Cause the old
guarantee
Gucci
y'all.
Mane would have handled that shit.
That nigga ain't that no man. That nigga somewhere tucked on where nobody know where he at.
Hell yeah, that
Like,
nigga mad. That nigga mad as fuck, man. That this
he
nigga
he on
and then you got all these old bullshit ass content creators keep running all these bullshit
fans,
ass narratives. Man, nigga mad
fans,
as fuck.
fans too. Two
Yeah.
shiesty fans. They more mad at that nigga like,
TMZ, he got to worry about TMZ when he come out his door. Wherever he travel, get off the plane or go to the airport, he got to worry about shit like that. Yeah, you
Man,
right
that
about
nigga
that.
that's what I'm saying,
Yeah.
man. That nigga mad as fuck, Jay Dooley. He ain't letting this shit, man. That
like
nigga mad
playing
as
with a
fuck.
nigga. I'm gonna tell you the difference when a nigga say playing, man. Playing with a nigga name. Yeah, you play a nigga name who ain't got a name out shit like that. It's cool to play with their name. It don't matter. When you play with a nigga name that got some, man, it's different. Them niggas
Man,
want
it's
that
different.
shit.
That's
Them niggas
what
don't
I'm
want
saying. What
that
I'm
shit on
hearing
their
is
name.
when I was hearing Whack 100 talking about this, that, and the third about um, he's a businessman, and man, that nigga ain't thinking like that, bro. You may be thinking like that, but you can't say what the next man thinking, man. Your name is Smut, nigga. My name ain't got Smut on it, so I'm not gonna let my legacy go down for some bullshit. Can't nobody speak for that man but himself.
I bet you his thing on the. I bet his thing on the wood. I bet you
For
that.
sure.
Just like all this shit, like the people like saying that they gonna take it if he don't pursue this shit, cause they know what's going on. Man, them people probably put him in the room. Man, we already know what happened. He wanted to get out of his contract. He wanted to do this and do that. Bro, just tell us what's going on. Y'all, some people know everything that do that happen.
Man, they know everything.
Especially if all these bloggers know.
The bloggers just talking. All the bloggers just talking.
Yeah, but
No, hold on, this. Some of these bloggers been calling out that shit when it first happened. I didn't believe it. So when the police reports came out, I said, damn,
I
these
didn't
niggas the
believe.
police. Some of these bloggers work with the police.
Hey, I didn't
Because
believe this shit. I didn't believe this shit neither when this shit first. Because they weren't
yeah.
pressing it. They weren't pressing the gas. They just had mentioned it, but they didn't.
Steve
They weren't
Nash was the
pressing the
first one to
gas.
drop it.
I ain't
It's,
gonna say his name, Ted, but that
yeah.
motherfucker was the first one pushing that narrative that oh Gucci Mane was robbed.
Mm-hmm.
He got some cold intel running around here.
Right. But
You
see,
know.
he was pushing the wrong story though. That's why they gave it to him. It wasn't about no robbery or no jury. It was about the signing of that contract. That's what the play was. The jury stuff is the smoke screen. That's why they wasn't charged with robbery, G.
Okay, so you got to educate me.
Smoke screen.
They say that
Oh,
shit fell off. They say the thing fell off his arm and shit. They say
right. You know why it fell all did? Because they was in there arguing about that. Hey, sign this contract. Like, man, fuck y'all. Gucci was getting up through there, man. We about to go. It was a scuffle going on. They had to pull the guns out.
Hey, so where was
Gucci
his
wasn't
off
trying to
duty?
hear that shit. I ain't signing the shit.
Hey, so where's his off duty? The police was.
In the
He,
other room, which they choked this bitch out and they got the fucking finger marks on his neck.
So did
Stole
so
his Rolex
so the,
he
and
ain't
so
and
in the
camera
meeting.
equipment.
Your security not in the meeting. He in the office, in the complex, but he ain't in the actual meeting though.
all right. So look, Ted.
Mhm.
They had. I'm pretty sure them off duty police officers. His security had guns on them.
Right. They pushed up on him too quick. because they ain't even looking for the play. You know, let the little young nigga finesse you. He over there. Let me get a lighter. Or you know what I'm saying? All type shit they got going on. Hey, let me see your own phone. I like that. Yeah, getting close to him. Next thing you know, choking me. Sit down
The
somewhere.
hey, so they choked the security guard.
Yo.
Wow.
Small
Camera
ass,
looking at somebody.
small ass security guard. We gotta have a security guard so
No,
big,
I
but
don't believe security guard got choked out, Ted. Come on now. God damn,
over there,
ain't no rapper,
scholar.
street nigga, pants hanging off their ass, choking up no security guard.
I'm
Come
saying it's
on,
learning though.
Ted.
Man, this
It's
story don't
learning.
sound right. You talking to niggas like that for a secret. Boy, hey, boy,
The
them niggas
security
so
guard getting choked up, he would have shot a motherfucker because they was off duty security police. So they got registered to have a gun. So they
it
not
is
getting
not
choked up
it is
about
not
no
funny.
street.
Man, you
It is
seen that man, like Did said, he got a security guard bigger than Mount Olympus. You man just
man,
ready
look
to
at
see
Stan.
white
Stan
people.
say he know the Gucci story. Come up there and tell us.
Oh man.
Yo, Stan got the real story. Hit the link, Stan G.
Man, tell us,
You know,
man.
Stan G got his man. Oh yeah, Gucci Mane destroyed Memphis. Oh we ain't trying to hear that today.
No, hit the link, Stan G. Politics.
Shout out to Stan G.
Yeah, if you're gonna have a security with you, he got to be intimidating by the
Man, gotta
eye.
have that big ass tall. I just was showing y'all that boy's security the other day, man. Look how tall that man was. Man, about 8 feet tall, man. Shit. I'm
For
paying my
real.
money go for my life. I
Slap what
want
it
my life.
do.
Shit. Well, I want some big ass motherfucking security guard, boy.
Yeah,
Right.
this ain't no security getting slapped up by no rapper.
Yeah. Them
Ain't
people,
by no rapper security.
man, you seen them people he had with him, man. Them people, the
Hey,
only
now
thing
look.
they had in their favor, they had some police ties. That was
Hey, now
it.
I'm gonna tell you who be having some tight security. That motherfucker Floyd Mayweather,
And
Shay
50 Cent.
Z,
Yeah, man, come on.
Beyonce, 50 Cent. Hey, Gucci security, they was slipping.
Yeah.
There ain't no security. That's
Nah,
some
you gotta
Hey,
run
that's
police
them off duty
Well,
officers.
he
people.
had a
that's
security
home.
team.
That's them home
Gee,
security.
because you know they got a security team. Most motherfuckers roll with a whole security team.
Right.
Yeah,
Taylor
yeah, but
Swift
So
and
he,
all these people. You ain't about to choke these people and do nothing with these people, man.
Gucci ain't from Gucci don't stay in Texas. So he traveling with these people. You gotta
yeah.
get the best. You gotta at least have about 10 of them bitches. Man, I gotta
What
have
I'm
10.
saying is, he just had two of
Ooh,
his guys that he going to a business meeting. He ain't
that's
uh,
like he was going
man.
to meet some
Hey,
thugs, some gangster shit.
hey,
He
bro,
thinking his business.
when
that's
I
enough.
move, I move, nigga. When I move, I
Okay.
move.
Yeah, yeah,
Man, I see Dolph just got hit. I see all these niggas
yeah,
just got
yeah.
hit. All these niggas, these rapper niggas that I've been in the game around. Man, I'm just saying, bro. People get to that money and it starting to be tight on itself. Like they don't think that paying for security for itself is a thing. Like, man,
I,
I'll
hey, I,
take that.
I
I
told you,
take my
man.
security serious.
Like I said, they rock Gucci to sleep. They rocked his
Right.
ass to sleep.
Right.
That's why I was saying, like we all learn from this. Don't get too comfortable. Stay on your pivot. Don't get comfortable at all.
Yeah, you right. They rock them sleep because
Even
it's
if you feed a motherfucker and they ungrateful and they think they
Don't.
deserve more, you
Hey,
still
No,
gotta
you
watch
see
it.
that
still gotta
nigga
watch it.
greedy. As soon as you turn your back and drop
Yeah,
$100, that
that's
nigga
what I'm
greedy.
saying, dude. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Greedy.
You
He
gotta
ain't gonna
watch that
say, bro,
shit.
you watch you dropping money. That nigga ain't gonna say, bro, you dropping money,
They
man. I'm telling you.
hey,
Shiesty. His name
how
Shiesty.
these how these motherfucking rappers um how they doing shit now. It don't even be fun even going because I used to go to the studio with my niggas and you be up in the studio getting drunk, having fun, bitches coming over there, motherfucking making music. Nowadays you can't even
That
have
shit
that type of
dangerous, G. That shit
yeah.
dangerous. You got the
That's my
pill
point.
man, the weed man, the
Yeah,
lean man, the nigga with the powder in there, the nigga with the
yeah.
guns in there. It just so many elements besides the music.
It ain't fun no more. They
So
it ain't fun. They coming up in here staking shit. I want to rob a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
So they don't make it fun in the studio no more.
Big guns falling out their pants, rapping,
Yeah,
pointing the gun in the studio thing. I had to go in the man, what you pointing the gun at the mic for? Like, dude, like, man, y'all that niggas is
I'll tell you,
stupid.
man, they make it where it ain't fun no more. They make it ain't where it
Man,
ain't
that
fun.
shit,
You go to
man,
the
that shit
studio
stupid.
and have fun. And Jay Dooley, you know how the studios are. Shit.
That's the whole thing about. Like I say, I don't even go to certain shit because I know once they had the young niggas come in there, it's a whole different. It's it's just different.
Especially them
It's just
studios.
different
Especially them studios that be
because half
having
the
like
crowd, half the crowd is people that's not rapping. That's the entourage.
exactly. Especially them studios that be having like 5 and 6 rooms and shit like that. You don't know who you gonna bump into. You like,
And then
oh,
they got the money, what I'm saying? These young street niggas got the money, so they basically renting out the studio.
right.
So they bringing whoever the fuck they want to bring it into.
Yeah, if
So
I'm
they
paying that
making it
much.
into a trap. They making it into a trap, doing what they doing, making their plays outside and all that. So it just it became hot.
Yeah.
Shit ain't
You
working.
got you got 5 and 6. You know how them studios is 5 and 6 rooms, and you go to the bathroom, and a nigga out there talking to a bitch, and then or you see a bitch out there in the hallway. Then one nigga come out talk to the bitch, and then they come out, hey, that's my bitch, and that's how that shit be getting started.
Huh?
I said, when in them studios, they be having 5 different recording rooms. So they be having different bitches probably sitting outside in the hallway talking. Here come
But it
another
be the
nigga come.
same circle of hoes throughout all these rappers. In the
Right.
same studios, throughout all these same record labels and deals, it's always the same circle of women that these rappers end up with.
And that's how they be getting into it. It all started over
Yeah,
abroad.
that's what it happened to be with King Von and Youngboy over abroad.
Oh, it always be a woman to play a part of it. 'Cause they all want to put their women in the studio in the video.
Yeah, they put their own twist to it now. So Dooley, you don't be having people come to the house, huh? Would you be having people come to the house?
No, I don't do the house shit no more. I used to have a space, what I'm saying, where I used to have everybody come through. But
That shit ain't
now,
cool no more.
shit, nah, I got some other shit going on that it's not even worth it.
Yeah.
So it's when you try to get
Wow, what up,
opportunities
Stan? That's
and
Stan
do
G.
this and do that, then.
Wow. Man, get
But
what
I
up,
know
man?
GE, if I was to get a little
Oh
bag,
man,
I know
what
what to do
poppin'?
with it. You feel
I
me?
got you. I got you.
Stan, where the
Man,
meat and
yeah,
potatoes at, man?
man. You know I'm constantly dropping, ain't no stopping, man. I just dropped these
I
Jonathan.
can't hear you.
Yeah, I
Oh,
said I'm
this Stan
constantly
G. They started hating on me, but they waiting on me at the same time.
for real at the same
Oh man.
time, Jack. For real, man. You know how it go, man. We ain't stopping it all. We popping it all, Jack. Real men nigga in the building. What y'all got popping though?
Hey, we trying to see what's down with old boy. What happened? Like,
Nah, I just dropped some shit on my channel.
I seen it. I seen. I came over there, seen you over there.
Stan G, we want to
What
know is Shifty down bad for what he did to Gucci Mane? Is he down
all them
bad?
niggas down
Oh
bad,
man.
man. All them niggas down bad. Everybody down bad, man. With the Gucci Mane over there putting elbows and all types of shit. You know what I'm talking about? He could have stopped that shit from the get go. All they had to do is say, man, Shiesty ain't had nothing to do with that. You know what I'm saying? And told his people, man, calm down, man. I got this. And took it to the street. But these niggas, they do what they do to do what they do. You know? That's just how it's going. It's how it going, man. But we gonna get paid off it all, so we ain't tripping either. For real, for real.
Man, so that nigga.
Yeah.
So he played the game raw. You think like?
Yeah, all these niggas dead, man. You think Gucci was gonna go for that? And he older than that, he ain't got Walker flocking them around no more. He ain't finna go for that. So he had to do what he had to do, and then it's on you know, he gonna put it on the team though. But at the same time, his gal probably like, man, look, man, we got millions on top of millions, man. You don't need to go back in them streets. And sometimes you gotta listen. For real, for real. Gucci know he ain't got no, he ain't got another chance. I got to be playing.
But what about his security stance? Gucci ain't got to make a statement. It's
That's what I'm
security on
saying.
duty police. So goddamn Gucci can stand back and say, "Shit, I ain't got to say nothing." Watch the video cameras.
Yeah,
Man,
where
I
but
was
ain't
that?
no statement.
at the same time, when you got big money, you run your whole entourage, man. They didn't even have to come out to the world. You know what I'm saying? They didn't even have to come out at all. You know what I'm saying? If you tell your people to be quiet, they gonna be quiet. But you know what I'm saying? Shit. Why would they say something if they know if they know everybody good? You know what I'm talking about? But they felt like they wasn't good. They ain't take the upper hand on that situation, so they gonna put the word out there. They gonna let it be known. Shit, fuck it. You snitch on them. I ain't gonna snitch on them. It ain't gonna be on my jacket. That's how Gucci looked at it. Fuck them niggas. They try to fuck over me. Fuck them niggas. This how these niggas be man going in the game, bro. You
So
can't
is
be
he a
like
rat for
everybody.
that? Is he a rat for that?
For sure for sure, but it ain't gonna look like that on books though. You know what I'm saying? So you
He
know
ain't
they
no rest for that big because he ain't make no statement.
That's what I'm saying.
man.
If he ain't doing
Them
nothing,
people already know. They already know what happened. Is
Yeah, but he ain't make no statement though. But at the same time though, man, he could have stopped it. So he still read it. But that's what I said. It ain't gonna look like that on books, so that the world ain't gonna say he a rat. You know, but shit, the folks who love him gonna forever love him. But the people who know, man, it's a lot of snitching going on. It's somebody around Shiesty that was snitching too, cause how they know everybody who was involved in the situation. All nine of them people got picked up. We just worry about the top three: Big 30, Pooh, and Mob Boss.
I
Man, what
thought they
about
had
the
a
other
video.
niggas?
It's got. Do we have a video that floating around?
You said the video that's floating around.
Yeah,
Man, I ain't seen the
they
video
got
yet.
some radio footage in the studio.
yeah. Then they
So
say
you don't think they
somebody.
got cameras? You know what I'm saying? To
That's why I
see
said
what
it's a
went
bunch of
down.
research. That's a bunch
Man,
of research.
Yeah,
for sure they brought it up, but my Gucci had to say something about that to make the phone bring it up. If that's what I'm saying, if it would have popped off and Gucci was still in the streets, he would have said, "Man, give me that tape, man, give me that camera, man. We finna dead this right here." Cause he already, man, the streets already say he had the money on them forehead anyway. So shit, he should let the streets catch back up with him.
Oh, he had a bag on the head.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Hey,
for sure. That he played it both ways.
man, he's stupid. He shouldn't do no meeting up with them niggas, man.
But see, he ain't think them niggas gonna try him. You know, sometimes these niggas be thinking they God and king of all kings and shit. Like a nigga ain't gonna try you. My nigga buy you these days. They don't give a fuck. For real, for real.
well, we all know Stan G gonna stand up for Memphis, so he gonna take up for the Memphis play.
Nah, I ain't taking
You
up for
know,
Memphis. I don't fuck
yeah.
with Big 30. Y'all seen me and Big 30 got into it. I don't fuck with them. But I'm just saying, you know, shit, it is what it is. I feel like they shouldn't have did Gucci like that. You know, they should have played the business. When you a player, bro, you know how to play the business like it's business, bro. You gotta keep it player about whatever you do. So, you know, they played and he played.
That's the same shit I said, Stan G. Keeping it gangster, that's within the contract. That's how business get done. What they did,
Yeah.
that's not how business get done. So fuck the street reputation. So have the streets pay your
I ain't in the
bills and your
gangster
legal
nation though,
fees.
so I can't tell
Okay.
them young nigga how to do it, but you know, Memphis do keep it gangster though. That's what they do. That's what they do.
That shit
But at the
crazy.
same time, one day you gotta wake up, man. You gotta wake up and keeping it gangster, bro. You gotta do business one day. And my boss was too old for this situation. When I see Pooh Shiesty still, when I don't even see Pooh Shiesty Con doing no shit like that, bro. He didn't got caught doing too much. You know what I'm saying? Shooting a nigga in the ass, shooting in the club. Like when he gonna learn? When he gonna
Exactly.
learn, bro?
Exactly. Now you're going back to jail for the same shit you was in there for 4 years. Man, you don't like all this money, bad bitches, all this good weed out here. You don't want to live.
Nah, that
So
man
you want to
had
be in
20 million on the table, bro. That was the biggest. That was the biggest bag a nigga fucked up I ever heard before. I ever heard. And that was a record. I ain't gonna lie. But it all gotta be a Memphis nigga, bro. A Memphis nigga. No, he ain't careful. For real. I ain't never heard a nigga fuck off a bag like that.
Stupid bad. That shit crazy.
I'm talking about the worst way. Yeah, man, I broke the story though before everybody broke the story and everybody said I was lying. Now everybody was like,
And I was one
okay.
of them motherfuckers, Stan G. I said, man, Stan G lied like a motherfucker. Gucci man ass ain't getting no goddamn raw. Then it came out to be.
But see, thing about it, I was talking to one of them niggas who under mob boss, so I knew I was telling the truth. I knew it was true. He just didn't want me to put his name out there, so I was like, it is what it is. You know.
Man. For the story out there, you could best believe people got it. Like you say. Niggas
Now I'm
number
talking
one.
about when I first broke the story. I broke the story probably about a month ago, 2 months, probably a month and a half ago, or something like that. So you know
Man.
how that shit be going, man. Yeah, I broke this time about a month and a half ago, man. 2 months ago or so.
So you think that nigga
These
gonna do
folks
some
write
time?
me right now. We the went so viral with the story. Folks write me right now like, bro, you sure were right on the old videos. Like, I ain't just out here just talking, bro. I talked to too many people, bro. Too many people.
Who that
I
dude you had
probably
on your
talked about
page
seven,
today?
eight
All
people
right.
today.
Then what the daddy got to do with it then?
You said what his daddy got to do with it?
Yeah, he was there and all that too.
No, they said his daddy told him, man, make sure you put the date on there. Make sure you get to put the date on there.
You know why? You know why that date so important? Cause that man already signed that contract with them other people already. It just don't got no date on it.
What you think?
Yeah, he already signed that contract with CMG or whoever the other people is he trying to sign with. It just ain't got no
No,
date.
I think God gas my folks so tough that he just waiting on him to get out that country. Cause he was like, bro, them folks finna give you 20 million, bro. Like I would have gave you 10. You know, he know my boss ain't playing out here. You know, my boss want they
Stan G
plug
on some
though.
real shit. You don't think Poop would have got his own deal? He don't need to sign with no rapper. That's why he
Nah,
want to get out. You mean tell me he want to get out his deal with another rapper to go sign with another rapper? He could have got his own bag with
nah,
Atlantic
that what it
or
was. Though. I
Motown.
don't think he was finna sign with God. I think God was just gonna walk him in them doors so he can start a chopper guy and shit for real, for real.
Okay, yeah,
You
okay,
know what I'm
okay.
saying? So he was gonna get at least if God would walk through the doors, he would probably God probably got 5. He probably walked away with 15 million. And he'll been on for the rest of his life. And when folk like Mob Boss here, you know Mob Boss been having the record label 20 some years before his son was old enough to really get on the mic like this. So he looking at it like, man, I'm finna walk out the game, man, on top. You know what I'm saying? That little 4 million they was trying to give him, like, come on, man, like that ain't enough for them. They been doing it all their life. But you know, when you stuck in a contract, your business is business, man. You gotta fulfill your contract, bro. For real, for real.
What
So
he
who
was
that
doing?
was? My bad, dude. Who that was you was talking to on the phone with that big 30 stepdad?
Chop, that nigga named Chop who started Chopper Gun.
Okay.
Stepdad, yep. That's going down. A lot of stuff coming out right now because boys, they look them boys like they gone. You know what I'm saying? So now the real coming out, and they're like, it's a lot of shites to be in and been going on. There's a lot of folk been cutting each other out. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get their money.
Mm.
So, man, yeah, them boy been hot though in the city. Chopper guy, I ain't gonna lie, Pooh Shiesty been had a hot night for before Gucci came and got the nigga. He been live in the city. He been live in the city though. See, his daddy been
In the
live in
city,
the
but
city.
not worldwide though. That's what I'm saying. It took Gucci to make him a household name.
Oh
He might
yeah,
have
for
been
sure.
big, in his city, but come on, Stanzy.
That's why he
It,
should have
it
kept it
takes a
real
certain
with Gucci.
cosign.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why he should have kept it real with Gucci, because Gucci did made him big around the world. You know
So
what I'm
you tell me
saying?
that
Like
nigga
that.
went? So you telling me this nigga went to Memphis and got this nigga
Yeah, because Mob Boss was already in tour with Gotti. That's what Gucci was doing. He was
with
building his
Mob
army,
Boss?
bro.
You talking about
That's
Mob
Pooh
Ties?
Shiesty daddy. That's Pooh
Nah, that was
Shiesty
Pooh
daddy.
Shiesty. That what his name is, Mob Boss. He ain't got
Yeah.
nothing to do with Mob Time now.
So
No.
he got a bag too.
Oh yeah, he been working on money. Lou been working on money, and since I know him, because he had a artist named Miscellaneous. Me and him did a song before. It's on YouTube. Me and Miscellaneous did a song. He was sound to Mob Boss back then. When I was coming up in the game and shit. So I ain't even know he had no sons like that who were bugging like that. But he had went to the feds though, and then he came back out, and them niggas was shining.
Mm. And see,
So
that what I
yeah,
was telling them. The story about how he was telling them how the money came and got involved because they really talking about three generations of niggas. You're talking about Mob Boss, the daddies who was out there in the streets. Then you got Gotti come around, and then you got the
hmm
sons of them dads is out there now. But Gotti was
exactly,
out there with the dads. Gotti was out there as a young nigga going up against Mob Boss now.
exactly,
Mm-hmm.
exactly. My boss had them folks like shit. He wasn't playing with them folks either. You know what I'm saying? Dude had been the muscle. You know what I'm saying? About he been having niggas ride with him. You know what I'm saying? It's still niggas who ride with him, and some of my niggas ride with him.
Mm-hmm.
But Stan G, when you say he was picking sides in the city, what made him side with Gotti? So are you saying the sides with CMG and PRE? So he just choose to side with somebody outside of it, outside the beef or whatever.
You to my Pooh Shiesty?
Yeah.
No, see Gucci found Pooh Shiesty because Pooh Shiesty, he knew Shiesty daddy what was going against got it. This one Gucci was hitting on the nigga Jot, little female and shit. You know what I'm saying? So Gucci was still, he was always mad about this. So he was siding everybody who went against got it at that time, from the young Miles to he turned Dolph against got it. You know what I'm saying? But he was siding everybody who was going against got it. And if you wasn't going against God, and you gonna end up going against God sooner or later. But a lot of them now, remember, nigga weren't playing that. Like they weren't just going. They got it just because they signed with Gucci. Like man, Critter, no one just going. They got it. You know, for like fuck this shit, nigga. We doing what we doing. But Gucci was really trying to like really just get all the niggas who was just going. They got it though. To be honest, that was going on. Gucci, he was on some shiesty shit. So shiesty business. Niggas got shiced away, they gonna meet their shiesty days. That's just what happened with them. Just being honest. So, whatever you put out, you gonna get it back, man. That's for a fact. For real, for real.
Yeah, that shit sloppy though. That was some sloppy ass shit. That's some sloppy ass shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it lying. It lying. A lot of these niggas be doing lying shit, man, just for the fine though, man. A lot of these niggas be doing that shit, man. We just be sitting back laughing at this shit though, man. But nigga gotta get paid regardless. That's just what's going on.
Gucci looking for new artists now. He gonna be coming on there with a couple videos in the next couple weeks. Something he looking for a new artist, some more artists.
You saying more New
Gucci,
Orleans artists. Now Memphis got a
not
stupid
new
roster
artists,
still though.
not new artists. I said he gonna need some new artists.
Okay, yeah. For sure, he gonna need some new artists. But see, you got Fujiano finna come on, man. That's who he gonna try to lean on, but he ain't gonna be able to do the job, though. I'm gonna keep it real. He ain't gonna be able to do the job, man. Fujiano,
Uh,
he just gonna be Fujiano.
Yeah, he gonna give him a little something. He ain't gonna get no big bag.
Yeah, he
So
probably get
Stan
about
G, you
five.
don't think none of these motherfuckers that been in the feds or whatever jail they been in ain't learned their lesson? That's ready to come home, they stay home and do their thing.
No, yeah. If man, I think everybody should come home ready to do their thing. Pooh Shiesty just was so hyped up. He felt like the king of all kings. He was going against niggas in Memphis still. You know what I'm saying? Big
Yeah,
38
yeah,
was so
yeah,
much shit
yeah.
going on. It was crazy. It was crazy. You know?
Oh,
Oh, like,
this nigga still got real active beef in the hood.
oh yeah, oh yeah, it's
Uh,
still beefing going on. You know what I'm saying? And Gucci gonna lean on another Memphis nigga. I don't want to say it yet, but if he go get that nigga, you know, it gonna make them niggas look like, oh, okay, Pooh Shiesty was just a good rapper. You know what I'm saying? To some of these niggas out here, my Shiesty just a good rapper, bro. Some of these niggas really living this shit, and they got a team behind them.
shit, Wop stupid. I go get one of that nigga ops.
Oh, that's what I was thinking he was gonna do. If
Whoever he
you
was
know
beefing
WAP, if you know WAP, that what WAP do, man. And I think he gonna do it still. He just trying to see
But
when he wanna do it.
why do that, Stan G? And these niggas already took it to the streets. So you mean to tell me both sides will play crash out games?
well, cause he got a nigga, he can make them niggas hot and make them they gonna go at two sites and he still gonna get the
Yeah,
same buzz off having the nigga around. But the nigga ain't gonna be around. Cause see, the nigga bad. That nigga bad. He like young boy. He right under young, like he right there with young boy to me. That nigga gonna bring a bag. Like that little
Yeah,
nigga
for
gonna bring a
sure, for
bag.
sure,
Like that
for
nigga
sure.
video at that 5 million right now. So that he bringing a bag, and that's just some bullshit song he just made. All them other songs, them bitches retarded, gone. But yeah, he break numbers.
Oh, for sure.
And he a
He
stylish
had
nigga.
the numbers though, but
You know
see,
when you
like about it, what Gucci messed up at, bro, he was messing with some Pooh Shiesty also when he was locked up, bro. He did video with these niggas. He done did some shit with niggas who he ain't mess with at all. You know what I'm saying? Who Big 30 didn't mess with at all. Who shit like that was going on. So when Shiesty was saying shit like that, he was like, man, you mess with my arms, man. You did my cousin wrong. It was a lot behind him pulling that move, bro. There was a lot behind pulling that move. And he
he all
probably
say
watched the
yeah.
nigga like, man, you washed up now, you old. So I could try to pull the move. Memphis nigga gonna always pull a move on niggas. They feel like they can pull a move on you. You know what I'm saying? He probably nice around nigga. He rich as hell, so he nice as hell to Shiesty. So Shiesty like fuck this shit, nigga. Get me out the country. He try to play on bullet the nigga out the country. He ain't go for it. So he like fuck. I'm not up to
Huh?
chop on these niggas. It was a build up for sure. It was for sure a build up. That's
Yeah.
how it go on, man. You cannot
Yeah.
get relaxed on these niggas, man. You gotta be ready to bust a nigga head any day of the week, fool. For real, for real.
You don't know who it's gonna be. It could be the nigga
Man,
around your clothes, nigga around you. You have to fuck him up, bro. Nigga envy you just
man, for
because you got that
real.
money like that. Oh, you a boss,
Yeah,
bud?
he making songs about he love his wife and he living a good life and all that good shit. Nigga, man, we straight from the hood, bro. We ain't thinking about all this shit. We ain't even made it to that level yet. So when you start looking like that, man, niggas start looking at you sweet, they gonna do something to you. For real. You gotta be clutching every day down there fucking with these Memphis niggas, bro. For real. That's how the city raised us anyway. If he stayed firm on the game, he wouldn't be in this situation he in right now. You know, he got rich, but you know when they get money and shit, man, everybody got some real money before for a little second and really, man, you really be trying to stay away from the bullshit. Then when you lose the money again, you get back grinding with this shit. You get back acting with dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? You be ready for the dumb shit, but When they getting that money and shit, they be trying to stay out the way, bro.
And what that video he just did, was that real or that was AI?
Which one?
With all this money he was showing first day out.
Uh, oh, this my boss was good though. My boss had millions and shit. He wasn't no local joker ass nigga though. I don't act like my boss went up there. My
That's
boss
why I
been
said,
eat.
so what make them yeah, all right, I'm keep forgetting
He
about the
wanted to
nigga one time.
retire.
He
You know what
wanted
I'm
to get
saying?
out
My
that
boss
jail.
ready to
Yeah.
retire and
Dig,
shit.
I'm
Yeah.
saying, Shiesty had a bag. He was locked up, so he had money that was just building because he wasn't able to
Yeah, his
finish it
daddy
off. And
bought.
yeah, yeah.
His
So
daddy got
he had
all
a
type of
bag.
houses
Yeah.
and shit. Like he
So he
got
had a
three
bag
shit.
that was building up for him when he got out of jail. That was his money. That wasn't the rap money. That was his money. 3 million on his head and all that shit. Them
Yeah, they
Fords.
just wanted to cash out on
Yeah.
this shit, like for real. This time they think they thought they were finna hit the lottery. They been waiting on sites to come home all these years. They feel like they finna hit the lottery this time, bro. They ain't trying to work this shit no more. You know what I'm saying? Them folks like, man, we try and get 10 million or something crazy number and sit back and be good for life. These folks didn't want to
Gucci wasn't
build this
trying to
shit
hear
back
that
up.
shit. Yeah, Gucci wasn't trying to hear that shit. Let me out my contract, Gucci Woo, so I can do my thing. No, you still owe me.
But y'all know
It's
how
a
these
contract.
labels is. Y'all know how these people is. Y'all know how these jobs is, bro. A nigga ain't gonna give you all the money up front because they want to work the shit out your ass. If they feel like you ain't gonna stay on top of your business, they gonna give you just enough to come back to work, just enough. And that's anybody, bro. Like especially they read these book laws of power, all that type of shit. They gonna give you just enough to come back so they can work the shit out your ass. You know what I'm talking about? When they know you up there mentally that you gonna work this shit by yourself and you basically, you know what I'm saying, on top of your business, then they might throw you, you know what I'm saying, some shit that
And I
they
for
gonna have
him.
you know what I'm saying, good. But
All that
until
all that
then.
money all that money he was getting probably for Google up, he should have been putting that shit up for a hard turn.
Exactly. But his dad a street nigga too though. So his dad is spending the money while he in jail and shit, trying to flip money and make sure everything good, but shit. Two niggas can't work at the same set. Two niggas just don't work like that. I don't care if it's father and son, best friends.
You don't think his dad is beating him out of money too?
Now I ain't gonna say beating him out of money, but that's his daddy. So he ain't even gonna switch second guess that shit. You see, he just bought his dad a big ass chain for his birthday and shit. He made sure mama good, mama got a house, all this type of shit. So his money's just going up in flames. Big ass chains and shit. Now we gonna do with them big ass chains and shit now?
So
For real.
He just want to be independent, did. He just want to be let
I
me
would
out my contract so I can do my own thing.
I would have stayed around that nigga for them little 2, 3 more years. Shit. And I came home with a mind frame of stacking money here. That's all I done know this downfall, him buying all this calls, all that. You gotta save that money, man. Or put that money into some investment. Like you just can't
Yeah.
just blow that shit. Niggas will get a man, you can get $1 million and be broke in one day.
Man,
Knowing
for
that your
real.
contract fucked up, dig. Like you said, you coming home, you doing all this, knowing that what I'm saying that you feel like
Man,
your
when that nigga,
contract fucked
man,
up
hey,
while you
you can
doing all
best
this.
believe nigga signed to Gucci, man. He had a bunch of backflash on that, and niggas probably been telling him, man, you could have did this, man, you could have done this, man, you don't need to be fucking with Gucci. Gucci did this, he jacked this. He been knowing all this, so it wasn't like nigga ain't winning that blind. He ain't winning the game blind.
Man, we know Gucci Mane, bro. We should have knew it was a problem when it took that long for him to come out with one song. Then we should have knew it was another problem when he came out with a song with Glorilla. Then we should have just knew it was another problem because he ain't come right back out and do another song after the first day out shit. Like it was a lot of shit that they were fumbling on. For real, for real.
Oh, cause they didn't want him to do nothing right there. That's
But he's
blind.
still but he's still
Oh,
on
oh,
federal hold though. Stan G. That's what I'm saying. It ain't like
Man,
he
that
could
don't mean
travel.
nothing. That boy did 48 million. Nigga, he could have been dropping songs after song after song and just ran it all the way up. Man, them folks had us come and sit on there,
That,
sit
that
down at that table.
young boy did them bitches at his house. So nigga, you could have been doing them bitches right there at the halfway house. You
Man, that
dropped
boy
the
was too
song.
hot to come out with just one song. One song.
Yes. Yeah.
He was too hot. That man was hot as fish grease,
That's when
fool.
you know. That's when you know that fucking. That's when they had a problem going on right there. So this
Mm-hmm.
problem been going. So this problem been going on since he probably been in jail from the beginning of him being in jail, huh?
Of course, because you got to think about it. Why Gucci dropped the whole label? He's trying to show his allegiance, like, man, I got you, bro. I'm a fuck with you, bro. You come home, I got you this time. Man, he fumble. He like fuck this shit. But see, Gucci, he get his feelings too. He saying him over there. Man, well, got it, posted him and shit. Got it, a slick ass nigga too. He letting Gucci know, nigga, I got your artist over here, nigga. I'm showing him love. Like, man, all that shit was a play.
See, that's that whole shit. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I
There ain't
ain't
no
see
whole
all that
shit.
shit.
There ain't
But
no
that
whole shit. That's, if you ain't taking care of it, man, that's why I said if a nigga work for me, nigga, I'm taking care of that nigga. That nigga look better than me, nigga. That's my
Man, that
motherfucker.
what it's
That's
about.
what I'm.
Sometimes nigga, that's how nigga
Yeah,
lose when they.
you gotta let them niggas eat, bro. You gotta let that nigga eat, bro. You gotta let him eat. Come on, dog. If you baby feeding a nigga, man, nigga already on that shit, like nigga. Cause you without me, nothing gonna be get you, and I wouldn't be making that. So I gotta make sure he good every time. If you want 10, fucking I'll give you 10. Let's go. Let's go. I know I can make more than 10. I know I'm gonna make more
Man,
than
for
10.
real.
And I'm gonna push you to make more than 10. Now I'm gonna give you that 10. So come on, let's go. Let's
Yeah.
go, man.
For real, especially if a nigga know how to work that shit like that, man. Fuck with the nigga. Show a nigga, man, oh yeah, man, I got you. That's
Yeah.
all you gotta
That
do.
gonna make that little nigga work hard too. That gonna make that nigga go
Exactly.
hard. So it's all yeah. I
Cause
feel you.
niggas gonna be like, man, I can't miss, man. I'm finna go in on this shit anytime I can't miss. That might make sure I'm good. I'll make sure you good. But like, my black folk with business, bro, niggas don't be fucking with niggas, bro. Niggas just don't be fucking with niggas. You gonna
Try
show
to
a nigga
use
love, they still gonna come back and try to cut you out on some shit. I be like,
talk
God
about it,
damn.
G. That was my whole thing. He invested in this man. So don't count this money. This man books the business. You signed a contract.
but now we saying now that the man wants this type of money, why not give him what he wants, bro? Come on, bro.
Well,
It's
yeah, I
like
gotta
a
come up with some type of agreement or something, man. You know what I'm talking about? Don't make a nigga feel like you just out here slaving a nigga. No, it don't work like that. Niggas
yeah,
start feeling like that, they gonna start putting in less. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna put in the whole mojo. You know what I'm saying?
I know that. I learned that being in the streets. You put a nigga on where they supposed to be, well, that nigga gonna get on. That nigga gonna love you. When that nigga feel
Man,
you
for
trying to go
real.
under on it, man, that nigga that one time you all you gotta do is show one nigga one time you trying to go under on it. He gonna change how he look at you, dog. So I always felt like, man, I take care of them nigga. I used to let the nigga drive my car, shine in my shit, like take them bitches. Let's go. I drive it. I get in the back of that bitch, man. I ain't tripping. Tell them bitches that's your shit.
But
Like
some
that's
of these
how
niggas they don't understand. You gotta make a motherfucker look good, because if a motherfucker look good, they gonna feel good.
I feel good. Yeah, bro.
For
Fucking right.
real.
So I think Goose should have given what he wanted. I don't give a fuck what he wanted. Right now, him and Young Boy, like them two niggas would have been like going. That was about to be the big thing right there. When him and Young Boy and all that shit would start hitting the internet and all that, and that shit was gonna get big. His name was gonna get bigger and bigger. You already was
Man, they
big.
had a goal, man, bro. They fumble. All them niggas fumble though. Even Gucci know. Gucci getting some money right there though. He still get his money, but they could have made double, quadruple the type of money they if they was just stuck in there and just did they thing. But they probably made 20 million by then. All the arguing and beef and shit. They if they would have started from day one, he got out of jail, dropped the first day out, came out 3 songs after that. Probably by then they would have been dropping the album.
Exactly, Stan. You know what I'm saying? Helping the business. You know what I'm saying? Even before he got out of jail, had a plan. All this shit just seemed like it just popped up on the scene.
How
For
long he
real,
been
for
down?
real.
How long he been down?
That man was
4
there about
years.
4 years.
4 years.
Yeah, but Gucci Mane
He
ran
should
and
have.
signed a whole
He should
flock of
have.
niggas. He should have focused in on Pooh Shiesty if he was gonna focus in on Pooh Shiesty.
He went sign somebody else.
Nah, you know he signed all them Memphis niggas, all them non Memphis niggas and shit. He signed a lot of niggas. He signed a
But,
lot of niggas.
but a lot of them had pop like poop.
Nah, none of them didn't pop like poo. None of them ain't pop like poo, man.
What the hell is that snowing, man?
But,
Yeah, that's fucked up. Dog. I think Gucci down bad for that. I think Gucci should
nah,
have let
I
that
guess
dead
I
nigga.
think they just didn't see eye to eye, bro. I ain't gonna just say none of them niggas down bad. Them folks just didn't see the eye to eye. Them folks nigga business, bro. That shit nigga business, man. They don't know how to come to the table and talk, man. I did been with a lot of niggas, bro. They don't know how to talk this shit out. They don't know how to not be just be real. They don't know how to.
Like I say, Stan G, you gotta leave the streets out the business. Cause
You said
you
what?
ain't gonna make no. You gotta leave the streets out the business.
You
Cause you
got
ain't
to.
gonna make no money bringing the streets to the business. People ain't gonna want to deal with that shit.
You're gonna make a lot of mistakes. This is it.
It's a liability.
I'm telling you now,
That's why
Gucci too.
niggas don't like working with
I
niggas
would.
no more, bro. It's because of that. You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't know how to run businesses no more. You know what I'm saying? They just know how to man, shit, fuck some shit up. Get mad, get in their feelings, act like a little bitch. These niggas be acting like bitches, bro. Gucci ain't got bitch
Man,
ways though. Let's keep it
but
real.
you think Tim would have hurt that nigga though, bro?
Nah, I wouldn't have hurt him, but at the same time, he wanna man get a mundo meal out this shit. Gucci, he just said this shit. He said, "I ain't got no big dog. I ain't had nobody to look up to." You know what I'm saying? Like, he just said that in one of his interviews. You know what I'm saying? Everything coming to me. That what type of nigga he is. He said, "Everything coming to me. I ain't got nobody I look up to. Ain't nobody help me." So when you carry around feelings like that, man, you might be missing great opportunities, man. You might be missing a great blessing because you don't want to let that hurt go because nobody help you out. You know, you can't treat everybody like motherfucking treats you. You know what I'm saying? That way you miss your blessings at.
Ain't nobody ever left from around him. He ever built a nigga to be a millionaire like Gotti? Like how Gotti got all them little niggas like like I'm gonna say who came from other Gotti.
On money bag, yo. On pro
All
made
right,
sense.
all right.
On pro made sense. Shit, he ain't really just strictly other guy. God ain't got nobody but Gorilla, and he had Black Youngster, but Black Youngster out of there. It's over with.
What wrong with him?
You know, he just ain't popping no more.
And what I told you, dude, his music ain't hit, man. His antics. And I'm right about that Stan G, his online antics overshadow his music.
It be
Exactly.
what reason you think, Stan? What reason you think that stops them nigga motion like that? Like how they be so hot and then they just stop. Do you think they don't go to the studio? Cause
The machine, the
huh?
machine. The machine, you gotta work with the machine, bro. You can't work against the machine. That's just like man, if I stop my work with everybody right now, just like 2 weeks ago, folks like man, I ain't heard you, bro. I ain't been seeing folks talk about you. You know what I'm saying? Soon as you ain't just really on top of the machine no more, shit, folks will forget about you quick as
Yeah,
hell.
yeah.
And push
It's
shit
like
out, you
that's
gotta
like
come
yeah,
and
that's
work
like
with the machine.
yeah, it's like being dead. Once you're dead, there ain't no more movement, no more work. Shit start floating, going away. You know what I'm saying?
For
Yeah.
real. They don't see you, man. They forget about you. That's just how
That
it goes.
and you know why young boy is so success right now because he works so much. He got so much work, bro. Like that little boy got so many songs and albums and whatever. When you put
Yeah.
a lot of work out there, you get a lot. I used to tell a little
He
nigga,
don't
man.
need the mainstream, dude. He don't need the blogs to make him popular. He popular on his own. Like you say, he got his own thing going. So
Right.
people gonna
Exactly.
gravitate towards him. So he don't need the system. He don't need the system to make the people gravitate towards him. The people gravitate towards him because of who he is.
Yeah.
Good.
These type of artists.
You got a core fan base. When you get your
Yeah,
core fan base, niggas gonna flock. They gonna fuck with you. You just gotta feed them. You gotta feed them.
and that's what he been doing. He
For
be
real, for
consistent.
real. That's why Shiesty, he could he was good because he took so long of a break, and then they were ready to eat his music up. He fed them for one good time, man. Everybody was flocking over this shit. They were
But
ready to
that's
eat
how
that
it
shit
is
up.
when everybody get out of jail. Uh, everybody look forward to their first day
No,
song out and
I ain't
then
gonna
their
lie.
next project.
I ain't gonna lie though, he is different because he went to jail with a buzz. He got the buzz like as soon as he went to jail. And you know, when he come home, it was like he never had that buzz that stayed out. Like you gotta think about it, man. That nigga went in the jail and came back home. He that buzz off out right now.
But I'm
Like
saying this, he was even hotter when he got out. So he
Yeah,
man,
fucked up the bag. He had the bag when he got out, not before he went in. Like
yeah.
I say, he could have negotiated with Atlantic a $15 million deal and gave Gucci Mane 7 to buy him out his deal. This the power he had. Like I say, he ain't had to go sign with another rapper. Cause he buzzing so hard right now. That's
you
who
think
everybody talking about.
you think he wanted to buy himself out would be 7 million?
Yeah, so he can get his own deal. Chopper
Yeah.
Gang Atlantic. Instead of being Chopper Gang CMG, Chopper Gang 1017. He want, he got the clout right now to be his own boss, Diggs, but he got to fulfill his contract.
And sometimes you can be too smart for your own good. Like his daddy being around, telling him
Yeah,
shit about the game and what you could be doing and all of his earn shit. That make a nigga feel like, man, I could be getting more somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes
Is
you can be
that
too
is that
smart for
good
your
or
own
bad?
good.
Is that good or bad?
That's why I say you can be too smart for your own
Cause
good. You
see,
it's
know
a
what I'm
you
good
saying?
thing, Diggs, but they went
you know
about
what
it
they
the
say.
wrong way.
Hey, you know what they say when you got a person like that in control. Like I would want my family to be in control of me. Like I would have them working. I wouldn't want them to work. Like I wouldn't want my dad to be my manager. I wouldn't want that. I wouldn't want that because I know deep down in there he could feed me something to hurt me like this, telling me, "Oh, I could do this. We could do this. We could do that." Knowing that I'm around with Gucci, and I know for a fact, bro, he eating with Gucci. He eating with Gucci too. So at the end of the day, then he touches different hands with Gucci, big hands in the game. So like I say, man, I would think that'll hurt him, like getting people like that around you to work for you or to work. They working. They really like, man, when you get a manager, you don't want that to be your daddy. You don't want that to be your mom or your family. Like you want that to be somebody that knows the business. Don't get me wrong, like you said, his daddy know the business too. And you really got to get somebody that really, 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 really know the business. I'm
Yeah,
talking
for
about
sure.
because it wouldn't even be all this about how they went through this. Because that manager would have never even went through this like that. A real manager, they would have went took the nigga to court some kind of way and try to get him out that motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? And
Man,
it's
patience is
ways,
the key, man. Know he should have
right?
taught his son, bro. You been locked up 4 years. You got patience there, my nigga. That's one thing jail did for me. But patience is the key. He should have sit his ass down, work that little contract, and then renegotiate or just say, look, I'm gonna buy myself out this shit, man. I don't even want to do it. Gucci, man. I appreciate you how you we did our thing, but man, it's time to move on, bro. You know what I'm saying?
So you don't
And
have
they
to
could
give.
respect it that way.
So in the contracts, you don't have to give exactly the years that they want you in it. You got to get the albums. So if they want
Man,
you
The
to do
it's
albums,
on
it,
it's
Diggs,
on
it's the
different levels.
projects. It's the
It's,
projects. You feel me?
yeah.
If you
But
sign the
you
full
know
albums,
niggas can buy
because
themselves out of
artists drop an
contract too
album
though.
yeah, they can do that, but artists drop an album once every 2 years. It ain't
Yeah.
like they usually drop an album once a
The
year.
type of
So
money they were offering that money, he could have still bought this stuff out. He could have went to Atlantic, set a deal up. I mean, set a meeting up with them folks instead of like man getting
that's what
both
I
y'all
was
money
saying,
right now.
Stan G. That's what I was saying. And bought
He could
himself out the contract. Out the
exactly
contract. Use that money.
oh, all
use
right,
that money, man.
yup, be
For real.
smart. Tell me, yup, you're right.
And
Yeah,
then
that's
he would have
Man,
been
you
his
put them
own boss,
charges up,
Diggs.
ain't did shit,
Diggs.
but take them back to
Diggs. He would have
jail,
been his
man.
own boss then. If he went about it that way.
see. Hey, you know what I'm waiting to hear? I think young boy and them shit about to crash too. Cause see, young boy done got signed with Baby now. And I think David them playing with his money like, and all the rest of them who was all tired of him, that was like Montana, all them. I think that's about to be some shit they about to come out. Watch. That shit about to come out with Baby.
Man,
Baby
I ain't
and him.
gonna
I
lie.
don't
Young
believe
boy
that
came home on them
this
motherfuckers.
Birdman been in the game damn near 40 years. You see what I'm saying? Birdman got a resume, this.
For the
Birdman
million.
one of the only motherfuckers who ain't never fell off when
Hey,
it comes to this rapping shit.
for 40
Man, they
million, how much?
brought they
All right,
brought young boy
40
home
million
on a
stand.
helicopter, bro.
How
That
much?
man eating
But
good. They got that
yeah, he
boy
doing
sitting up
good.
in the hill
Yeah, he
somewhere.
got it. Yeah. Hey, how much that boy made on that show, man? How much he made on that thing just recently? What
That,
that was?
that was due to Birdman too, you know what I'm saying? Because you remember Birdman was his manager during that
Yeah.
whole tour.
I know the nigga who bought the
Oh,
nigga to
okay,
Birdman.
okay,
The nigga
okay.
named Feet. Nigga named
Yeah.
Feet. Google
Well,
that
so
nigga.
you know this,
Hey, that
you
nigga,
know
a nigga
Birdman.
named
Yeah.
Man, a nigga named Feet. The nigga named Feet from the city, from New Orleans. Man, when I tell you this nigga ain't been tired, he the one boy Lil Wayne. That's Lil Wayne manager. The nigga that's Lil Wayne manager. So he know how to structure a nigga. That's it. Feet don't have no dealing with Lil Wayne. He his manager. That's why Lil Wayne got what he got out the game, bro. Because of that nigga, because he's smart. That nigga know the business. That's who bought Young Boy to Baby. Because David didn't know who Young Boy was. He just heard about him like everybody else. But he already got the little nigga, you know what I'm saying? And he bought him the Baby. And Baby
Yeah,
locked in. But be a motherfucker. That's Lil Wayne manager. He Lil Wayne manager. He good. That's why I say, bro, you gotta get a nigga that manages. Man, in this game, when you going in there like Shiesty should have had a whole group of shit, like managers, people that do this, people that do that, people that do this. Man, he wasn't supposed to be doing all this meeting up Gucci, man. Like that
Yeah,
shit
meeting up
sloppy.
with Gucci Mane at the studio.
Man,
Yeah,
that shit
that's
sloppy.
crazy.
That shit
Yeah.
sloppy.
yeah. That's why we finna start signing these podcast deals, man. It's the time to do it, man. It's time to step on the gas, man. You know what I'm saying? About? Really put a real play together, and that's what it's about, man. Cause these rappers down no better, bro. We gotta go, man. Put it on the floor right now, for real, for real. We got to.
So Stan, what you think about the ratting? You think if the ratting come up on this thing, is that gonna damage him?
Who with who?
Gucci.
Gucci Man.
Man,
Cause
Gucci
that's the
Mane
only
done with
thing
the
that he
game
got.
anyway.
That's what I'm saying. That's the only thing that he got against him in this whole little thing. Cause
But
he
you
can't
gotta
get
understand, Gucci Mane partner them is QC. Did it damage QC?
no
It ain't damage them boys, so them boys
6ix9ine.
good. So
Nobody. That's what we just was telling these niggas. Like, man, who the fuck you think care about what people saying? Like that
it's
make you
over
more
with for
hot.
that. That little era right there, caring about what niggas talking about, it's over with, bro. The snitches getting paid out here. Them niggas got the most money in this shit. So it don't matter. That boy just sold they record label 300,000. You don't think Gucci Mane gearing up to sign somebody sell all this shit and just might go chill in the hill somewhere? That boy ain't finna be 50, fool. He don't give a fuck about this shit no more. And that what Sykes to do, no. That's why he like, nigga, you good. You straight for life. We trying to make sure we straight for life. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I know his daddy look at it like that. His dad about Gucci Mane, hey. Like this rich ass nigga, he don't give a fuck about us. Like he already got his money. These nigga being greedy.
But
So
I
that
thought you
what
said
nigga.
that nigga daddy was straight.
Yeah, he's straight, but he ain't
But
no
I like
Gucci
Gucci.
Mane straight.
Yeah, all
He
right.
Yeah.
saying his daddy had a bag. If they had the most, then they shouldn't have reached out to Gucci in order to get the deal. But
Man,
obviously, they
but
needed
you gotta
coverage.
understand
Something.
when they first signed with Gucci, they wasn't nowhere near straight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, see that's what I'm
they was
saying.
good in
Like
the
how
hood.
much I'm saying how strong you like nigga was working with a little hood money, little dope money with daddy probably, hustling, doing that type of shit. It
Yeah,
wasn't no big, like he ain't had no M's.
he probably was a $500,000 nigga, because Gucci gave that nigga about $250,000 to sign the first time,
Right.
and then he
But this
went and
don't
gave
include
Scott
the
some money.
promotion. the radio play, the Gucci Mane features, the cosign. That shit costs money too.
Oh,
So
for sure,
you
for sure.
you can have a bag, but you gotta have the
Hey,
marketing and the promotion team to
so,
go
so,
right along behind this shit.
so Gucci get a
Right,
nigga
for real.
$1 million in cash or $1 million on a what you think like $1 million in cash?
You talking about on the first deal?
Yeah,
Nah, a quarter million, about 250,000. You know
in
what I'm talking
cash.
about? No, no, no. I don't think he did it in cash though. You know they gonna why that shit. They gonna cause he really on the books now. Gucci might working them books, man. That
Right.
nigga
Plus
working
your
them
show
books.
money, a quarter mil plus your show money, and you pop because you know what I'm saying it wasn't no guarantee that you was gonna blow.
Cause
Shit,
he was getting
that's
all
a
the niggas.
good deal to
He
go
signed
around the
about
first
eight
time.
niggas in Memphis. He
For
gave
real.
all these probably like 100,000 a piece out the pooh sites. You know, somehow he was trying to look for that next one. He probably got all them niggas like 100. You know what I'm saying? 100,000, some shit like that. Matt Critter, set. He had about five niggas from there. Walk Dog. He had all them niggas. You know what I'm saying? And none of them niggas didn't really blow because he couldn't focus in on one nigga. You know what I'm saying? You gotta focus in on one somebody to make this shit blow. I don't give a fuck what you doing out here. Like, you gotta focus in. And if your artist ain't focused with the person who you focus in on, then you need to go work. You gotta go work somebody else. You gotta go work something else, man. For real, for real. Shiesty had it though. I ain't gonna lie, like that nigga that had it. He had that shit. For real,
Man,
for real.
and they fucked his life. That's all.
He fucked himself up. I ain't gonna lie, but shit. It is what it is, though. It is what it is, man. Well, Memphis still rolling though. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to B.O. Lil Kenny, shout out to Key Glock. You know what I'm saying? I want to see them then go to the next level.
Shit, Stan G, they talking about taking the basketball team out of Memphis.
I
Memphis
see that.
need to tighten up. Yeah, so
They doing a campaign on our city with the NBA. If y'all ain't noticing what
yeah,
they doing,
yeah,
they
there's a
doing a
lot of
campaign
bullshit. They
against
need to
Memphis.
tighten up out there in Memphis. They need to tighten up, upgrade.
Man, they can take that basketball shit, cause we ain't never been no basketball ass shit anyway. For real, for real. You know what I'm saying? To be honest. So they do need like Memphis is 2 thirds out for that type of shit,
You
bro.
hear that, Diggs? Diggs, they trying to take away the basketball team because it's so bad out there in Memphis.
Exactly. But shit, you take that shit to Nashville or something, cause niggas who really want to go to this shit, they gonna go to this shit. Ain't number 3 hours away.
God
Yeah,
damn,
Gucci
nigga
did
gonna go
have high
three
blood
hours.
pressure.
They gonna go 3 hour way to go to school.
Now I'm talking about to go to go look at the basketball games and shit.
The NBA team, they talking about moving the team out of Memphis because it's so bad in Memphis.
Yeah, LeBron spoke on that shit. LeBron spoke on how bad Memphis is, but you know LeBron was hating on Shiesty because Shiesty said that my dad a shooter, and my dad a shooter, and you ain't, so you more like Bronny James. When he said that,
Man,
kind of made.
LeBron ain't got to hate on no rapper. Just
Well,
LeBron.
I ain't
Come
gonna say
on,
he
man.
hating on the nigga, but he
Yeah.
heard the shit though. You know what I'm saying? He like, nigga, we don't fuck with Memphis anyway, man. These niggas be slick and they feelings about little
What he
little
said?
soft little bullshit.
I ain't caught the little boy you say he seen. What he said?
He said, my dad a shooter, and you ain't. You more like Bronny James. You know what I'm saying? But he really was directing it to, I'm hearing NBA YoungBoy. You know what I'm saying? When he said that little shit. You know what I'm talking about? And he was trying to give his dad some props and shit. Like he was living for his daddy, bro. If you really pay attention to all the moves Shiesty was making, he was living for his daddy, bro. He fell off all this shit because his dad had like he was living under his daddy's shadow, fool. And that's just the truth. And I ain't even said that shit on nobody shit.
Who was daddy?
I understand what you're
Yeah, he
saying,
living
Stan
under his
G now.
daddy's shadow.
Yeah, yeah. Because they always said his daddy was a big dog, despite whatever. Yeah. His daddy
All his
is a
daddy,
gangster.
all his daddy is, Stan. Like, what he shooting around about the 40 something, 50 something?
That nigga about almost about 50, so about he almost about 50 if he ain't knocking that 50.
Man, that nigga our age, Diggs, he about 45, 46, 47.
Yeah, he up now. Yeah, he about up now. Yeah. So shit, his daddy really like shit. He trying to mind cash out in this shit too. He ride phone and doing all this major shit, like you know what it's about. But his daddy from the streets though. I ain't gonna like his daddy from the streets. His dad go look up his daddy one day and just look at all the shit he done did fucking with this guy, man. You know why he frustrated. He like, man, this is my last time to hit big, man. Y'all playing with this shit. Man, we gotta make some real shit happen, son.
But he and his daddy used to rap or nothing like that.
You said what?
His daddy used to rap or nothing.
Nah, his dad had labels since I knew him.
Oh,
Since
yeah.
I knew that nigga, he had labels. He been doing crazy shit like that nigga that laid down, motherfucking a DJ, a female white girl, man, all type of shit. Go look up his dad one day. You gonna see this shit. That nigga ass ain't he ain't nothing to be playing with. I ain't gonna act like he with the shit. He with the shit now.
Gucci gonna
So
have to watch
shit.
himself.
Yeah, see his daddy, he got a track record and Gotti knew that. See, Gotti knew who to play with, you know what I'm saying, to like really get in their ear to try to get them out their country, you know what I'm saying? And he see Gucci didn't know who he was playing with. But at the same time, Gucci did know kind of because I know they had a conversation because shit, you know, he signed his son and shit. You know what I'm saying? And if you go listen to it, like back in the days, he was talking to the daddy back then. For sure, for sure. So it is what it is, man. Gucci just playing with Gotti again. Played and shit. They got to play out some millions this time. First, he got played out the millions. Then he got played out some millions. Gucci was finna settle for that. Gucci was not finna settle for that, bro. He like, man, this nigga right, I'm sick of him. I'm sick of that nigga.
They gonna fuck Gucci ass up. Somebody have to fuck him up, bro.
Yeah, man. But Gucci green for them.
Yeah, I see that nigga daddy, man. Nigga daddy don't even look like no fool.
Yeah, they ain't nothing to play with. That's why niggas scared to say this shit that I be saying, bro. I just be keeping this shit real, but I I'm locked in with the Bloods there, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just like, bro, that ain't no street smart shit. You ain't showing the growth in this shit, for you ain't showing like his dad ain't showed me one business skill yet. Just being real.
No business
Not what
skills.
that move right there was a rookie move. That was a rookie move for sure, bro. You gonna make a nigga sign some paper knowing goddamn well that shit gonna be voided like a motherfucker. That shit is not gonna fly with the white folk, man.
Shit, man.
Yeah,
So his
yeah,
dad,
bro.
his dad is in jail or his dad out of jail?
You said what?
The dad in jail or the dad out?
Nah, his dad is still in jail. But he'll finna get a bond though. He'll finna get a bond. I knew he was finna get a bond. But third one finna get a bond today too. But they keep on saying the Fed putting this shit on hold. They putting the hold on. Well, they could be playing in everybody's face too though. I don't know yet. Before.
Yeah, this shit crazy, bro. I'll probably fuck with that content tomorrow, though, bro. 30 pass me that drink. Yeah, that's what he said. It said 30 pass me that drink. Man, that shit crazy.
Well, I'm finna get ready for this show in the morning. Hey, D man, we gotta do some shit, bro. We gotta do some
All right.
shit.
Yeah, man. When you gonna pull up over there
Mhm.
on camp?
Hit my IG up, bro. I'm gonna send you my number, bro. We gonna put some shit together.
All right.
All right. Um,
Do the same, man. J Dude probably fell asleep too on me, bro. I want to chat, man. Ted sleeping. J Dude is sleeping. I'm creeping. And I'm sleeping.